Ah, man, what a week. Ah, my voice, too. Nah, I'll be fine. I'll manage. You just gotta truck through it like you truck through everything else. Just gotta do what you gotta do. You know the usual. It's always gonna be problematic. You know how it is. Same old, you know. So far, I've seen some good stuff. Seen some good stuff. Whoa, there we go. Right now, we're seeing some good stuff from the Ravens early on. But, you know, this Ravens team can play well early on. And then out of nowhere, bam, they just come out here and just lose all the momentum. Gotta see consistency. We gotta have a game where the team is consistent on both sides of the ball. We've seen consistency from the defense. We just haven't seen consistency from the Ravens offense. Sometimes they'll start off slow and then get it going in the second half. Other times they'll start off fast. So this game so far, Ravens get the ball. They win the coin toss, elect to receive the ball. So they get the ball on offense first, go down the field on the opening drive, and score a touchdown. Defense forces a 3 and out, and now the Ravens offense is back on the field with 1st and 10. First and 10, Lamar takes a snap. Deep drop back for Lamar. Lamar has time. He's going to find somebody, get to the patch for Ricard. Ricard's going to make the catch, probably maybe like a 2 or 3 yard gain here. Second down coming up here for the Ravens. What's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are enjoying your day. Yeah, I saw that about Steven Adams. Yeah, he's out for the year. That already hurts the Grizzlies' chance because, I mean, they were missing him desperately last year in the playoffs, and now he's not even going to be available this year at all. So that just makes things even tougher. Second down and 7 here for the Ravens. Lamar's going to take the snap. He's going to drop back, fire over the middle. Incomplete. No flag on the play there. I just think, honestly, that was just good coverage. I'm going to just sit back and say it was good coverage. He was looking for Andrews there. Could not connect. That really just looked like good coverage. So I'm going to give credit to the defender right there. Third down coming up here for the Ravens. Third and 7. Interesting formation here. Gonna motion Flowers here. Lamar's gonna take the snap. Pressure's coming. Lamar fires down the field. He was looking for Andrews, but there's a penalty here. So this might have been a hold. A flag's on the play. This might have been a hold. Illegal contact on the defense. There was some miscommunication here. Lamar expected Andrews to go to the... Oh, okay. Maybe he was trying to go to the outside, but that illegal contact is what caused him to move. Yeah, like he was expecting Lamar was expecting Andrews to cut it to the outside because there was space there. Andrews cut inside, but the illegal contact is what ultimately allowed it to be a first down. Patriots up 10-0 against Buffalo. Not surprised. It's a divisional game. Doesn't really mean much to me at the same time because we've seen Patriots go up by double digits and then blow it. I'm not exactly shocked for the most part. Are they going to call intentional grounding on Lamar? So let's just repeat third down. All right, so we're just going to replay third down. So illegal contact on the defense, but they're going to call intentional grounding on Lamar Jackson. So it's just going to be it's just going to end up becoming an offsetting penalty. We're just going to replay 3rd and 7. So we're going to replay 3rd and 7 here. Lamar's going to take the snap again. Pressure's coming. He fires over the middle. It is caught by Bateman. And Bateman's going to pick up the first down and move to midfield. So we'll just pretend that penalty didn't happen and Bateman does what he does. Do you think Bateman could solve the... All right, bro. I'm not doing this today. I'm not doing this today. I am not doing this today. Oh, you said Batman. I didn't even read that right. But I'm still not doing this today. You're just going to ask some unrelated questions. I could tell. I could tell your unseriousness is here today. 1st and 10, they're going to hand it to Gus Edwards, and Gus Edwards is going to get immediately dropped. So I don't even think he got back to the line of scrimmage there. Second down and 10 here for the Ravens. Lamar's going to take the snap here. He's going to step up. He's going to fire. It is caught by Bateman again. Look at Bateman making plays. Getting down inside the 30. Back-to-back catches for Rashad Bateman. Bateman is starting to do something here. Obviously, a lot of people want to see this from Bateman. Good to see him get a couple early completions here in this game. You know, it's been a rough start to this season for Bateman, you know. Him coming back from injuries, him not really exactly, you know, getting a lot of looks. And then when the opportunities come, he's not exactly capitalizing on it. He's had a couple drops and some bad moments. So it's good to see Bateman getting a couple of catches early on. 1st down and 10 for the Ravens here. Lamar's going to hand it off to Edwards. Edwards gets a little space on the edge. Edwards is going to pick up about 8 yards. 2nd down coming up for the Ravens. O-line is blocking. The O-line is blocking. It was a real question. Could Batman, I mean, he's the greatest detective, so he could. He's the greatest detective. I would assume he would be able to do so. 2nd down and 1 here for the Ravens. So a 9-yard pickup here. Lamar so far in the game, 6 of 7, 98 yards passing. He's doing his thing. Ravens offense moving smoothly. Lamar probably going to hand this off here, see if they can pick up the... Oh, he's going to fake it. Quick throw to Odell, but that one is a low throw by Lamar. He tried to sidearm it. Couldn't connect with Odell there. That's a miss right there. Incomplete. 3rd down and 1 for the Ravens. What's up, my brother? And let's keep this going. What's going on, Tim? Appreciate you stopping by. Ravens offense in a 3rd and 1 situation here. Looking to convert this here. They might try to run it. It's 3rd and 1. I wouldn't mind running it here. Little power football. Offensive line seems to be blocking well, so it's not exactly like you couldn't just hand this off here. Oh, they're going to throw it. Lamar. Pressure's coming. Lamar's going to step up. Lamar's going to pick up the 1st down. That's what Lamar does. These are the things I want to see here. I want to see if we're going to have Lamar take off, I need it to be on a scramble. I'm okay with occasionally utilizing a design run for Lamar Jackson, but I'm so glad we've taken that away from the offense and allowed Lamar to get his yardage on the ground through scrambles. When no one else is open, Lamar is going to take off. And that's what I love. His runs this year have been via scrambles as opposed to design runs, which makes it part of the offense. I think it's been a bit more easier flow here. Lamar on 1st and 10. Lamar is going to step up. He's going to dodge the pressure. Nobody else is open. He's going to have to take off. That pressure came quick. So now you're starting to see the Lions. They're bringing more pressure here, trying to get to Lamar Jackson a little bit more quicker. You're seeing they're bringing the more intensity here in the red zone. That the Ravens are looking to throw, getting something going in the red zone here. So we're trying to get this scoring, we're trying to get the passing game going in the red zone. You see it here. 2nd and 7. Lamar's going to switch it up here, call an audible, spread everything out here. And we'll see what happens here on 2nd and 7. Quick throw, gets it to Odell. And Odell gets dropped right there. Odell picks up a couple yards, 3rd down coming up here for the Ravens. So right now, Ravens offense... They're operating, but we're in another 3rd down situation here. This is what this is the thing you gotta talk about when it comes to the Ravens right now. As of right now, the Ravens offense does not have a problem moving the ball down the field. They do not have an issue moving the ball down the field. It's about finishing drives in the red zone. They're still working on that. They're working on finishing drives in the red zone. If they can get that together, they're in a good place. 3rd down and 3. Lamar's going to take the snap. Lamar's looking. Nothing's there. Pressure's coming. Lamar's going to break out. He's going to roll. He's going to fire. Touchdown! Nelson Aguilar. Lamar kept the play going for like 15 seconds and then found Nelson Aguilar at the back of the end zone. Ravens go up by 2 scores. Fantastic play by Lamar. He keeps it going. Pressure's coming. He just breaks out of that. He almost got sacked right there. He starts rolling to his left, buying time, gets his feet set and fires and finds Nelson Aguilar open at the back of the end zone. Good alertness by Nelson Aguilar to get open. And right now, the Ravens offense, they are operating on all cylinders. 14-0 here for the Ravens. 3:11 left to go here in the first quarter. Right now for the Ravens, 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Everything is going smoothly for the Ravens, but there's still plenty of football. We have to see how the Ravens respond once they get that first punch. We know we're not going to keep this team scoreless. The Lions are one of the best offenses in football, especially scoring-wise. They're one of the best scoring offenses in the league. We're not going to be able to keep this team from scoring. So we have to see. When things are going smoothly for a team, you know everybody's just cooking. What's going on, Luis? When things are working smoothly for a football team, everything's cooking. You can't do anything wrong. But once you get that first punch, how do you deal with it? I think the Patriots should fire Bill Belichick and hire Walter White. Yeah, that's what they should do. I got a question for you, Matthew. How's the situation going with, because I don't know much about it. How's the situation going in regards to Christian McCaffrey? Do you think he's actually going to play tomorrow? Because we know he's dealing with an oblique injury, so I'm not exactly sure if he's going to play tomorrow. I think they have him questionable, but I don't know if he's going to play. He's literally the most important piece on this offense. So, has there been any reports that they're leaning towards playing him, or is it still just the whole questionable situation? Wow, 2 first quarter touchdowns, smooth start. Yeah, they're starting off the right way. Hopefully they can continue this momentum. The red zone offense is what they want to continue to work at, so hopefully we continue to see this working for them. What's going on, Luis? Offense starting to find its groove. Yeah, offense is playing well to start this game. Hopefully it becomes a consistent thing, because for the Ravens, it's about consistency. I think at the end of the day, you could say whatever you want. Over the last couple years, injuries or not, the Ravens defense has consistently been, at least when healthy or when they've gotten healthy, they've been one of the 10 best defenses in football. They've been a top 10 defense, especially when last year, when they brought in Roquan Smith, they turned into a top 10 defense. What's held this team back has been the offense's inconsistencies. So he's still questionable. There haven't been any extra reports about them leaning towards him most likely playing. I gotta see this. I believe it was 10 seconds. This had to be 10 seconds. It was 10 seconds. It was 10 seconds. 9.8. It was about 10 seconds. I was correct. So 2 drives here for the Ravens. They just completed an 11-play, 68-yard drive that took about 6 minutes. 4 different receivers with a catch today. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens offense is cooking. They ran 18 plays for 103 total yards and taken 10 minutes of this time of possession in the first quarter, and it has resulted in points. See, that's where things matter. If you're going to dominate time of possession, you have to be scoring during those drives. And right now, the Ravens are scoring. So now, Lions down 14. We're about to see how they respond. I expect a huge response from them. Quick look here. Bears up 7-0 against the Raiders. The Browns and the Colts, it's a 7-7 game. Patriots up 10-0 against the Bills, but the Bills are in Patriots territory. Commanders and Giants are still tied, but Commanders are in Giants territory. Falcons and Lions, it's a tie game at 7 apiece. So, not Falcons and Lions. Falcons and Buccaneers, my mistake. We're playing the Lions. Anyway, 1st and 10 here. Quick throw by Jared Goff. Picks up a couple yards. 2nd down coming up here for the Lions. Best start we can ask for. Let's keep it going. Mike Evans gets a 40-yard touchdown. Yeah, Mike Evans, I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad to see what Baker Mayfield's doing in Tampa Bay. He's got weapons, he's utilizing them. Nobody expects anything from the Buccaneers. When the expectation's low, you can play free football. And I'm glad to see Baker playing free football, not having to deal with the nonsense that he had to deal with towards the end of his time with the Browns. 2nd and 8 here. They're gonna run the ball here. They're gonna pick up about 4 yardage here, so it's gonna be 3rd down and short coming up here. O-line is looking fantastic today. Yeah, they're playing well, they're blocking well. Honestly, for the Ravens, it's about 2 things: health and consistency. They're the healthiest they've been in 3 years. That's what matters. They're the healthiest they've been in 3 years, and we're seeing consistency now because, again, once you get back from injury, you have to come and play on a consistent basis. They're missing like maybe, 2-3 players at most? Everybody's out there. 3rd down and 4. Goff looking, firing, incomplete. Too short. Another 3 and out here for the Lions offense, and they're going to have to punt the football back to the Ravens. And just as I say something about injury, Patrick Queen goes down. That's not even funny. Like that's terrible. The football gods are disgusting. I was just mentioning the health of this team, and as soon as I bring it up, bam, a player goes down. I was like, yeah, man, we're the healthiest we've been. It's about staying healthy and being consistent. Everybody's been getting back from injury, and everything's doing great. So you're missing about 2 or 3 players, and then Patrick Queen's down. What? So yeah, let's look at how this is. The Bears right now. The Bears with Brian Hoyer as their quarterback are moving the ball. Now the Bears with with Brian Hoyer are up 7-0. Brian Hoyer 5 of 9, 48 yards. Not Brian Hoyer. What am I talking about? The Raiders with Brian Hoyer are moving the ball into Bears territory. Meanwhile, the Bears with Bagnett as the quarterback, they have a lead. This is such a disgusting matchup. The fact that you're missing both Jimmy Garoppolo and Justin Fields, that makes that Bears-Raiders game it's unwatchable. Who the hell wants to see Brian? This matchup is awful. You just hope you get something here with the Bears just got the ball back here. So you just hope that Chicago, you find a way to win that game, or the Raiders, you find a way to win that game or something. I don't know. The Colts regain the lead. Gardner Minshew's going to have to be the guy here. They regain the lead. Gardner Minshew cooking early on in this game. He's got a rushing touchdown and a passing touchdown. Meanwhile, Deshaun Watson, 1 for 4, 5 yards and an interception. He's looking bad. But again, he's dealing with an injury. So I don't know how much we could speak on that. Either way, Colts take a 14-7 lead. The Bills are in Patriots territory. However, it's a 3rd and 17 here. Let's look at Mac Jones and how he's played so far. Mac Jones, 5 of 6, 62 yards. He's playing better than Josh Allen right now. 4 of 9, 49 yards and a pick. All right, Patrick Queen seems to be fine. Maybe he was just a little gassed. He's on the sideline. Doesn't look like anything's too serious. Commanders do absolutely nothing with the football, and I swear to God that this man throw a pick. Sam Howell did not throw a pick. I think they might have missed the field goal because they look like they either might have missed the field goal or got knocked out of field goal range. Either way, Giants do have the ball. Buccaneers with the ball again. Falcons tied up with them 7-7 apiece. Baker Mayfield 7-12, 83 yards and a touchdown pass. Desmond Ridder 5 for 6, 49 yards. And Ravens going to get the ball here with this punt. And we're going to start inside the 10. So this is a long drive coming up here for the Ravens if they can get it done. 1:51 left to go here in the first quarter. How you feel about the Ravens offense since you hired? That's not who we hired. But how do I feel about the Ravens offense? The Ravens offense is still a work in progress. The Ravens offense is the biggest issue with the Ravens offense really just has to deal with consistency in scoring in the red zone. The Ravens offense, so far from what I've seen this season, the Ravens offense has not had an issue moving the ball down the field. They have an issue finishing in the red zone. Last week was a great example of them not being able to finish in the red zone. Why? Because they went to the red zone 6 times and only came up with 1 touchdown. What's going on, Kevin? Appreciate you stopping by. So far in this game, 2 drives in the red zone, 2 touchdowns. But they got their work cut out for them here. Lamar Jackson, 8 of 10, 114 yards passing, and a touchdown pass. They got their work cut out here for them on this drive. They got to march 92 yards. 1st and 10, Lamar Jackson looking to go down the field. He finds Odell Beckham Jr. And Odell picks up the first down. Big gain here. Lamar to Odell. Lamar knew he was going to take that shot. So he just stood in the pocket, fired it in perfectly to Odell. Odell with a great catch right there. Pickup of 20. Ravens moving the chains. 1st down and 10 for the Ravens here. Lamar Jackson's dealing in the passing game the way he's been doing all freaking season. Empty backfield here for Lamar. So 1st and 10 here. Lamar. He's got time. Flag on the play. He goes to Andrews, and Andrews isn't able to make the catch. This is going to be a hold. It's going to be a hold on the offense. So even if Andrews would have made that catch, it would have been a hold on the offense. And we saw right there, I legitimately saw Ronnie Stanley holding. So I wasn't even, I saw it live. So as soon as I saw the flag come up, because again, he doesn't make that hold, that guy is about to break free and get to Lamar. So I saw the hold. That was eerily close. He's holding right here. So that could have been somewhat close to being on the face mask too. I'll take the hold. Face mask is worse. You lose even more yardage. So 1st down and 10 here. No, 1st down and 10. 1st down and 20 for the Ravens. Way to go. But again, in a situation like that, when the quarterback's sitting in the pocket for 5 seconds, you know a hold's going to happen. 1st and 10. Lamar with the protection. He tried to float it to Zay Flowers there. A little over the top. Incomplete. 2nd and 20 here for the Ravens. That holding call could end up killing this drive. Second down and 20 here for the Ravens. I think you got Isaiah Likely at the bottom of the screen here. So they're going to run it here on 2nd down. And they get a pretty good run by Justice Hill. This might have brought them back to their original spot. Maybe a little bit more. 3rd down coming up here. That may be a 3rd down and 10 potentially. Maybe even shorter than that. That was a really good run by Justice Hill on 2nd down to put them in a good position to try and get this on this 3rd down. So yeah, he picked up about 9. So he got close to the original spot. 3rd down and 11 here for the Ravens. Let's see if they can find a way to convert this. Gonna have to buy some time here and get the extra protection for Lamar Jackson to get these receivers open. And let's see if we can get something there. 3rd and 11. Here comes some pressure. Lamar's got time. Lamar's going to fire. Caught by Zay Flowers. Another 1st down. The Ravens offense continues to operate on a great stature. Beautiful throw by Lamar. Right to Zay Flowers. Exactly what you need to see. Another 1st down picked up by the Ravens. And good protection here. Great bump by Justice Hill to buy extra time, which allowed Lamar to deliver it perfectly to Zay Flowers, who's got the elite feet. Right where it needs to be, and he picks up the 1st down. And just like that, everything is operating well for the Ravens, and the 1st quarter is going to come to an end. So while the 1st quarter comes to an end, let's take a look at some of the stats here for the Ravens so far right now. You look at Jared Goff, things ain't looking good for him right now, but I expect things to pick up for him because I understand what the Lions offense is capable of. Who knows? Maybe the Ravens are making a statement today, but I know what the Lions offense is capable of right now. 2 drives in. 1 of 3, 2 yards. Not really looking great there for the most part, but he's trying to get something going. Meanwhile, for Lamar so far, he is dealing. That 1st quarter was amazing. 10 of 13, 156 passing yards, a touchdown, a passing touchdown, and a rushing touchdown. So Lamar Jackson's doing what he needs to do. The receivers are eating. Zay Flowers, 2 catches, 68 yards. Rashad Bateman, 2 catches, 36 yards. Now, yeah, Rashad Bateman, 2 catches, 36 yards. Odell, 3 catches, 35 yards. Nelson Aguilar, he's the one that caught the touchdown, so he has 1 catch, 12 yards for the touchdown. Ricard got to look. Justice Hill got to look. So Lamar Jackson spreading the ball around. We're still trying to get Mark Andrews involved. You see he's been targeting Mark Andrews. He's targeted him twice. They just haven't connected yet. But it's a long game. I expect at some point they're going to be able to connect with each other. Raiders and Bears. Bears still up by 7 with the football. They're moving the ball. Let's see what they can do. Colts once again have the football up 14-7 in Cleveland territory. It looks like a situation may have happened where a fumble or a pick, a turnover may have occurred. Right now it's under review. Right now it's under review. I don't know what happened on 3rd and 7, but it seems like there's a play under review because right now the Colts have the ball. I think a fumble may have happened. They're reviewing to see if it's a fumble. If it is, it becomes Colts ball. Patriots up 10-3. So we saw that the Bills were in Patriots territory. They couldn't get in the end zone. They settled for 3. It's a 10-3 game. Patriots have the ball here. Commanders and Giants. Giants moving the ball. They're at the goal line here, but they actually get pushed back. So we'll see. They're in Washington territory. We'll see if the Washington defense can hold them to a field goal. But, we'll find out. And the Falcons and Buccaneers, it's a 7-7 game for the most part. Things seem to still be tied up here for the most part, doing what they're doing. What's going on, Nider? Appreciate you stopping by. Wide receivers are definitely catching the ball, Kevin. They are definitely catching the ball today. Making plays. This is what you want to see from the receiving corps. Just do your job. If you're getting open, you got to catch the ball. It's as simple as that. If you're getting open, catch the football. 1st down and 10 here for the Ravens. Lamar's going to take the snap. Lamar deep drop back here is going to fire over the middle to a wide open Patrick Ricard that's getting so many yards. Patrick Ricard getting left wide open, and he just picks up all 29 yards for Patrick Ricard, who just gets left completely open. He faked like a blocker, got left wide open. They sent some pressure on Lamar. Lamar recognized it immediately and got it open to Patrick Ricard. If Ricard's a receiver, he's getting a touchdown there because there was open space. But, Ricard is a fullback, so, well, he's everything. Ricard is everything. So, right now, the Ravens continue to deal. Ravens have picked up 11 first downs to the Lions 0. Little flip here. Keaton Mitchell finally gets involved. They involve Keaton Mitchell. A little bit of trickery here. Fakes it to, I believe, Zay, and then just pitches it to Mitchell. And Mitchell goes the distance and picks up the first down. So it's nice to see they're getting Keaton Mitchell involved. The young guy, ooh. That ball almost came out of his hands, but he was able to maintain possession. That almost got smacked out of his hands. He maintained position. Oh, he didn't pick up a first down. He got 9, so he came close. Right now, the Ravens' offense is dominating. 222 yards of offense to 6. The Ravens they're firing on all cylinders right now. 2nd down and 1 here for the Ravens. Quick throw to Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers is going to get himself open, and he's going to pick up the first down. So Zay Flowers, with a couple of jukes here, picks up the first down. And the Ravens offense, again, moving on this drive. The Lions right now, their defense seems stumped. I'm shocked. I'm shocked by how well things are going for them because the Lions, I told you, have a pretty good defense. But right now, they're stumped. They don't exactly know what's going on. Ravens are going fast. Another play fake here. He gets it to Andrews. Andrews got the space. Andrews getting the touchdown. Mark Andrews touchdown. Right now, Baltimore is firing on all cylinders. 2 touchdown passes in the first half here for Lamar Jackson. Ravens take an early 20-point lead here. Everything is operating on all cylinders. I told you they were going to get it to Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews dives for the pylon, gets the touchdown here. Ravens go up 3 scores. It's tight end day. This is amazing. Ravens finally putting it together on offense is amazing. Extra point coming up here. Tucker doesn't miss this. Only way he's missing this is if this gets blocked or the hand of God says no for the day. So yeah, Tucker obviously doesn't miss. And just like that, they go up 3 scores. I thought you'd say Ravens are not a good home team. They haven't been a good home team, but they're playing well today. Give credit where credit's due. We want to see more of this, not more of what we've seen in the past. They haven't been a good home team in the past. First time we're seeing it in a while. I mean, this season they haven't been a great home team. Like week 1, it was offense was shaky, defense was doing what they needed to do. That was great. Week 3, we saw what happened. But again, and even not even just this season. In previous seasons, they haven't been the best home team. They've been shaky and inconsistent. But again, they're playing well. This is like the Chargers game we saw in 2021, where everyone's like, oh, the Chargers about to make a statement here. Ravens about to get beat bad. And then the Ravens just dominated the game. So this is right now the best offensive. How? Oh, my God. How did the Giants. Bro, it was a 3rd and goal at the 15th. Tyrod Taylor finds. Oh, God. Let me see how this happened. Who did he find on this for the touchdown? Tyrod Taylor found Darren Waller. You know what? It's National Tight End Day. It's National Tight End Day. Isn't it National Tight End Day? It's the week of the tight ends. Of course Darren Waller is going to find a way to score. But yeah, right now the Ravens are playing well. Still 4 quarters. They can be up 21, but a 21-point lead isn't sufficing in this era of football. So let's see. Raiders right now have the ball. It's still a 7-0 game between the Raiders and the Bears. Colts up 14-7, but the Browns find themselves in the red zone. Let's see if they can do something there. Bills with the football down 7, looking to move down the field. Washington get the ball back, but they're pissing me off already. I already knew they would struggle against the Giants because they always struggle against the Giants. Falcons in the red zone, looking to try to take the lead against Tampa Bay. We'll see what happens there. And of course, the Ravens right now operating on all cylinders. Lamar Jackson, 14-17, 207 yards, and 2 touchdown passes, as well as a rushing touchdown. Everything is going well for the Ravens offense right now. This is what we wanted to see from the Ravens. This is what we wanted to see from the Ravens. Don't get too hyped till 4th quarter. I mean, I'm not getting too hyped. I'm just pointing out what it is. Like I said, I keep the same energy for the most part. Got to keep the same energy for the most part. This is the first time the Ravens have scored touchdowns on their first 3 offensive possessions since 2019 versus the Jets. Huh. Interesting. I want to see us finish this team off. We hope so. Where's my water? Those freaking fumes. I'm cleaning. Ravens are playing fantastic football right now, and you gotta be. Lamar Jackson's playing fantastic. And I told you guys, it takes about 6 games to figure out where the offense is going to be. Today was going to be a great indication as to what could potentially happen for the Ravens. Now, again, this doesn't mean that moving forward, the Ravens are about to be executing this way offensively on a consistent basis. We still have to see how they're going to finish this game. But it doesn't mean they're going to be like this moving forward. They could still end up dealing with their struggles. So keep that in mind. But so far today, everything's happening. It is National Tight End Day, and so far 2 tight ends have scored. Lions defense has got to get something going. Lions defense has got to get something going, and the offense has got to put some points there. So we got to see what the offense can do here. First and 10, they're going to hand it off here. And the Lions offense is going to have to get something going. What's tough for them is the Ravens are killing the clock and putting points on the board. So the Ravens defense, on a scale of 1 to 10, how cold can it get in Baltimore when the weather is cold? I mean, it depends on the. I would say about an 8. We've had some of the when we've had it's been a couple times when we've had some terrible storms and some awful cold where it's gotten to a 9, potentially a 10, but that's not common. It usually hangs around 7 or 8, so that's probably the coldest. 2nd and 7 here. Goff. He's gonna get blitzed and he's gonna get sacked. Arthur Marlette gets the sack, and it's going to be 3rd and long, and nothing is going well for the Detroit Lions. They are still trying to figure some things out here early on in this game. They got to get something going. Goff getting pressured. Nothing's happening. They got to get something going. Because right now, the Ravens continue to eat. And the thing that's making it tougher for Detroit is because Baltimore's offense, they're going on these long drives and putting up points. So the Ravens defense is having time to rest, and the Lions defense is getting out there and having to get worn out on these long drives. 3rd and 16 here. He's got to get some time. Pressure's coming. He's going to fire over the middle. It's going to be caught, but he's going to be well short of the 1st down, and they're going to have to punt this away. Deshaun Watson is now heading into the medical tent. Yeah, I saw a report that he had suffered a head injury. I don't know how serious it is, but they said he suffered a head injury. It's an issue here. It's definitely an issue. But Cleveland's still keeping up. Even when Deshaun Watson's going in and out, not playing well, Deshaun Watson has done nothing in the passing game. I want to point this out. I think he's done nothing. He's done nothing. Their rushing game is literally keeping them alive. Jerome Ford, 6 carries, 79 yards on the rushing touchdown. Kareem Hunt, 5 carries, 21 yards and a rushing touchdown. Their 2 touchdowns have been on rushes. Deshaun Watson has only completed 1 pass for 5 yards, and he got knocked out the game. Things aren't exactly going well for the Browns, but they're still keeping up with the Colts. Meanwhile, the Ravens are dominating the Lions right now, up 21-0 with Lamar in the offense, getting ready to come back out here for another drive. Meanwhile, some nice development here. It's 2nd and goal at the Las Vegas 3. Chicago has once again found themselves at the goal line. They're looking to take a 2-possession lead. The Patriots and Bills, it's still a 10-3 game. Patriots have the football, and they're in Buffalo territory. The Commanders continue to disappoint me the way I expected them to continue to disappoint me because I don't even know what I'm going to get from them on a week-to-week basis. Giants do have the ball, but it looks like the Giants are going to potentially punt the football. So, we'll see what happens. So, it looks like it's going to be Washington's ball, but we'll have to see. It's about to be Washington's ball at the... Whoa! What just happened? What just happened? I think that the Commanders just block a punt? Did they block a punt? Hold up. What just happened? Because it looks like the Commanders have the ball in Giants territory. Was there a muff punt or a block punt or something? What just happened? Giants must have screwed up here. Because all of a sudden, the Commanders are right at the Giants' 23-yard line. Falcons weren't able to score a touchdown, but they did put up a field goal. They take a 10-3 lead. The Patriots are inside Buffalo's red zone, moving the ball well and doing what they need to do. The Bears score another touchdown and take a 2-possession lead. Foreman with 2 rushing touchdowns today. He's absolutely killing it for them. This is a great week, man. Offense is finally coming back, bro. Well, in some cases, you're looking at some aspects, you know. 21-0 here between the Ravens and Lions. 14-14 game between the Browns and the Colts. That's the best 1 p.m. game so far. 14-0 here for the Bears and Raiders. 10-3 game, you know, potentially 13-3 or 17-3. So the Ravens offense is coming back out here. Let's see what they can do. And right now, Lamar Jackson is absolutely dealing. I mean, he's just doing his thing.
Yeah, right now the defense doesn't have the answers. You heard Eric talk about it. They're trying to figure it out on the sidelines here in real time. But the story right now is Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson looks as comfortable as a passer.
The Browns defense is selling right now. That's not really that much of a surprise. 1st and 10 here for the Ravens. Offense is moving smoothly. Let's see if they can keep it up. Lions defense needs to come up with a stop at this point. They got to come up with something because they can't continue to let Baltimore do whatever they want. This game will get out of hand quickly if they continue to let these guys ball out the way they're letting them. Lamar's going to take the snap himself, And Lamar is going to pick up a first. Oh, he's going to come close. He might have picked up a first down. Might have been 9 yards. Come on, bro. What you doing? Come on, dog. He picked up about 9 yards here. Second out coming up for the Ravens. Second down and 1 here for the Ravens. Probably going to look to run this here. Just going to hand it off here to Gus Edwards. Let Edwards pick up the first down. And Edwards going. Edwards getting to midfield. Great run by Gus Edwards. And everything continues to do well. Ravens continue to just torment the Lions defense. The Lions defense right now has got to start. They may be feeling tired because the Ravens keep going on these long drives and their offense is going 3 and out. It's tough to do something when your offense is going 3 and out and your defense is out there for 5-minute drives, 6-minute drives, 7-minute drives. It wears on the defense. The Ravens have ran 28 plays. The Lions have ran 9. The Ravens have accumulated 274 total yards. 13 for the Lions. The Ravens have picked up 13 first downs. Lions have yet to pick up a first down here. Now here comes Justice Hill. And Hill is taken off. Hill getting inside the 30. And the Ravens continue to pour it on. I mean, the Lions got to be tired at this point. If their offense can't do anything for them, they are cooked. They don't even touch Justice Hill for the first 15 yardage of that one. Another first down picked up here for the Ravens. Another huge play. The Lions have allowed 65 rushing yards a game this season. Today they've given up 94 and it's only the second quarter. First and 10 here. Ravens going to take the snap. Lamar, he's going to toss it. Mark Andrews wide open. Mark Andrews going to get dropped at the 2. Another big play and it's first and goal for the Ravens. See, this is the play they ran last year and got a touchdown off of. Good tackle right there, right? Because look, Andrews was about to just roam in. I wouldn't mind if they try to run some play action here and get the ball to Andrews on this first and goal. But I would just prefer to run the ball here on first and goal. I like running the ball on first and goal, trying to establish that. And then second and goal, we could look to mix up in the passing game. But the Ravens could do some play action here and try to get Andrews this touchdown. You know, they like doing that sometimes. And that's exactly what they're going to look to do. No one's open. Lamar tosses it. Andrews, the back of the end zone, could not connect. Incomplete, second and goal. Yeah, they were going to look to get in the to get Mark Andrews that ball in the red zone. The Ravens have ran that play before, and it has worked wonders for them. Man, Andrews was so close to getting his second touchdown. Trust me, Mark Andrews going to get another look like that in the game. That is a fantastic tackle that literally saves this from being a 28-3 or 28-0 game. Ravens going to toss it here. Edwards got a clear look, and Edwards going to take it in for the touchdown. And the Ravens continue to pour it on. If you're Baltimore, you cannot stop scoring. This has to be the game they pour it on. This has to be the game they pour it on. Lamar is dealing. The Ravens are dealing. The Ravens are scoring. And they take a 4-possession lead. Right now, nothing can go wrong for the Ravens. They execute on every single play. And it continues to be a fantastic day for the Ravens offense. Lamar Jackson with 3 total touchdowns. Gus Edwards gets his rushing touchdown. The Ravens have 229 yards passing and 96 rushing yards. They are literally tormenting this Lions team, and nobody has any idea what is happening right now. 4 drives for the Ravens, 4 touchdowns. Everything's going well. 28-0 Ravens. Absolute dominance. Absolute dominance in the red zone. 4 for 4 in the red zone. 4 for 4 in the red zone. Everything is going smoothly right now. Devil Fruit Power is in full effect today. This is the Todd Monken offense I want to see. Todd Monken addressed it in the media saying we got to do better in the red zone, and we're doing better in the red zone. You like seeing the offensive coordinator take accountability for an inefficiency within the offense and then working to fix it, and then you actually see that happening in the game. It's amazing. Like I said, Monken is always aggressive. Maybe Harbs finally gave Monken the reins to do what he wants. This was the offense I was expecting. This is the offense we were hoping. This is the offense we were definitely hoping to see. I love it, but where was this during the Steelers and Colts? Okay, the Colts game, they didn't even have... But let's be honest, the Colts game, they were missing several players. The Steelers game, that's a divisional game. I don't know why you... The Steelers game, that was a divisional game, and you could have had this with the Steelers, but the receivers decided we're not going to catch the football. 3 touchdowns were dropped in that game. Let's remember that. 3 touchdowns were dropped. Somewhere between 16 and 24 points were left on the table because receivers couldn't catch in Pittsburgh. And for the Colts game, guys were just injured. No Odell, no Bateman. You were missing several players. So the Colts game, you were missing several players. The Steelers game, receivers didn't make their catches. Today, they're making their catches. They're making all the catches. Loving this red zone offense right now. Hope they keep this momentum. They got to. If this offense can play like this at a high level, we'll be in a much better place. Ravens never play well against my Steelers. It's always been a case where it's never been a clean game between the Ravens and Steelers. It's never been a clean game. I don't remember one time. Well, actually, no, there's been one time. What was it? When we blew them out in like 2011? It's been one time where I've seen the Ravens play a clean game against them. And then maybe another time where it was in 2014 when it was 26-6. But there's not a lot of times where I look at the Ravens Steelers and say, yeah, that's a clean game or a game of dominance by the Ravens. That doesn't really happen that much. All right, and Commanders are down 14. Sam Howell throws a pick, and I told you, they always play like trash against the Giants. They always play like trash against the Giants. No matter what year it is, no matter who the quarterback is, no matter what changes the Commanders make, they always play like garbage against the Giants. I'm not surprised. They're about to go back to being under 500. They're going to be 3-4, losing to a Giants team they have no reason to lose to. So the Lions offense has got to do something. They're down 28-0. And if I'm Baltimore, I'm running up the score. You cannot get complacent here and say, oh, let's just play not to lose. Watch them do that in the second half when they're up big. Bears up 14-0. The Colts have the ball in Cleveland territory. It's a 14-14 game. Bills have the ball. Patriots couldn't get a touchdown. They settled for a field goal. It's 13-3. Giants up 14-0 against the Commanders because the Commanders are pathetic. Falcons have a 10-7 lead, but the Buccaneers are at the goal line. First and goal at the Atlanta 6. They're looking to take the lead here. Meanwhile, 1st and 10 here for the Lions. Quick throw here. Is that a fumble? Is that a fumble? Incomplete. They're going to say it's an incomplete pass. So the Raiders are just getting smoked against the Bears. That's not what you want to see. But it's really just the running game. The difference in that game is the running game. The Bears' running game is there. The Bears' running game is where it needs to be, whereas the Raiders aren't doing anything with the running game. 2nd down and 10 here. Lions offense have to figure something out at some point. They cannot. You're down 28. You got to figure something out in the passing game. They're going to run a screen here, and they're going to pick up their first down. That is needed. That was definitely needed. They're picking up their first down of the game. Got to see what the Lions can do. Only game that matters is that Sunday Night Football game. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a fantastic game. When it's Ravens-Steelers, no team is scoring over 20 points. That's usually the case. If we can get into the playoffs, I hope we can play like this. There's a lot of people that hope for a lot of things, but it doesn't mean it's always going to be that way. Because everyone believes if their offense just plays like they're at their peak, they're going to be able to win. You know the Dolphins, if they play the way they play on most Sundays, they should be able to win. Another 1st down picked up here. Ooh, that ball was close to being knocked out. St. Brown picks up a 1st down. Now the Lions offense is getting something going. You got to put up 7 points here. You're down by 2 scores. But the thing about it is because Baltimore chose to get the ball first, the Lions will get the ball in the second half. You just want to start off slow. But most importantly, you have to stay on the field. Your defense is gassed. If you're the Lions offense, you have to stay on the field. That defense is gassed at this point. They've given up over 300 yards of offense in the first half. You cannot put your defense out there this early. Goff, blitz coming, pressure comes. Goff's going to step up. Goff's got to get rid of the ball. He's got to step out of bounds. He's going to get pushed out of bounds. They're going to lose a couple yards here. 2nd down coming up for the Lions. 2nd down and 12 here. About 6 minutes left to go in this game. Goff takes a snap, looks towards his left. That is a poor throw. Miscommunication there because St. Brown was going inside and Goff threw it outside. I don't know what happened on the miscommunication there. There's no way y'all blowing a 28-point lead. Please, y'all need to stop doing this, bro. Y'all need to stop doing this. It feels like y'all purposely trying to set this team up. We watched them blow a 21-point lead in under 12 minutes. Stop trying to set this team up and act like they can't blow a 28-point lead. Please. We've seen crazy things happen. Please stop trying to set up my team. Don't try to set up our team like that, bro. Don't do this, bro. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't try to set up my team. 3rd and 12. Catch is made, but he is way behind the line of scrimmage, and they're going to have to punt this football. They got to go for it. You're down 28. They don't have a choice. Goff, 4 of 8 for 40 yards. You have to go for this here. You don't have a choice. You have to go for this here. You're down 28. Why would you punt the football when you're down 28? 4th and 8, who the hell cares? You got to go for it here. You don't have a choice. You can't put your defense back on the field. So they're going to have to buy time to get somebody open to get this ball here. Ravens might send pressure here on 4th down. So be on the lookout. Goff trying to make some adjustments here. They're going to look to send some pressure. Goff's going to need the time. Here we go. They do send pressure. They send 5. Goff steps up, fires. Incomplete. No flags on the play, and it's a turnover on downs for the Lions. Absolutely nothing is going well for Detroit. Down 28, 4:50 left to go in the first half, and they're giving the ball back to Lamar Jackson, the offense. Nothing is going well right now for the Lions. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. This is just brutal. If you're a Lions fan, this is just brutal. So let's see. Things are getting crazy in Cleveland, man. This defense is very interesting. The Browns actually were able to block a field goal in that game, and they actually got a field goal of their own. So the Browns take the lead. They're up 17-14 with 8:38 left to go in the first half. Raiders with the football in Chicago territory. Bears up 14-0. Raiders got to respond. Bills with the ball in Patriots territory. They're down 13-3. They got to respond. Commanders getting ready to punt the football again. I'm tired of Washington so much, bro. It's just a week-to-week thing with them. Falcons and Bucks, they're tied. Buccaneers could not score a touchdown, so they kicked the field goal. It's tied 10 apiece. Such a shame. Josh Allen is visibly struggling in this game. 9 of 15, 99 yards and a pick. He's actively struggling in this game. Hard to think 2019 was 4 years ago. Not really. Time goes by fast. If Ben Johnson is the top head coaching... thank you, Nider. If Ben Johnson is the top head coach candidate right now, this game is going to get McDonald head coaching offers. Which is why I personally hope we don't lose him. And I wouldn't mind making him the next head coach after Harbaugh. I'm being dead serious when I say that. 1st and 10 for the Ravens. 4:50 left to go in the first half. They're going to probably look to try and pile on. This has been... The Lions don't even know what to do right now. Here comes Gus Edwards again, breaking free, nearly picking up a first down. The Lions right now, flag on the play. This might be a hold. Hold up, this could be coming back. Yep, holding on the offense.
Realistic if you're Detroit here. You're just hoping to go in 28-7. Is that at this point? Is that a realistic goal that you're putting yourself on the sideline?
Yeah, I think right now
Patriots got the ball back.
looking for,
What the?
moral victories.
Oh my God.
For small victories. You're looking for a stop.
The Bills missed a field goal. The Bills missed a 42-yard field goal. Oh my Lord.
Accumulate to something that gives you a fighting chance.
I'm just saying, the Bills, again, I'm not a Bills fan. I'll talk about the inconsistencies of the Ravens, but the Bills are right there with that inconsistency, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You don't know what you're gonna get from them on a weekly basis. 1st and 20. Lamar deep drop back. Lamar gonna step up. He's gonna fire. Gets it to Andrews. Andrews is gonna pick up a first down. Huge pickup here. Fantastic play right there. 22-yard pickup for the Ravens. First down here.
Him and Lamar Jackson just have a great relationship. He feels
Andrews is just like open in the zone. I'm telling you, bro, I don't even. They're not open in the zone, open on the sidelines. I don't even know how Andrews be getting open like that sometimes. I be sitting back thinking to myself, how does this man get open this way? Like, they just be leaving him open like that? First down and 10 here for the Ravens. They're going to hand this off to Edwards. Edwards up the gut, picks up about 5.
5 more yards. This is a team that was in London last week that struggled offensively, okay? So whatever they did,
They didn't struggle offensively, sir. They struggled in the red zone. An offense that gets to the red zone 6 times is not struggling. An offense that scores 1 touchdown in 6 red zone drives is a team that's struggling in the red zone. They didn't struggle offensively. They struggled offensively scoring in the red zone. There's a difference. They had long drives. They were getting down the field against the Titans. They just couldn't put up any touchdowns and had to settle for field goals. There's a difference. Lamar, second down here. Toss over the middle. It is caught by Zay Flowers. 4-yard pickup here is going to be a little bit short. 3rd and 1 coming up here. 3 minutes left to go in this first half, and the Ravens are trying to just finish this off by going up 35-0. We got to point out the Ravens have yet to score 30 points in a game this season. Keep that in mind. 3rd down here. Lamar's going to check it down. And he just gets smoked right there. I would have preferred they kind of just threw the ball right there. So that was good defense by the Lions.
talked a lot about the weather and the wind, but unless they're I think they might just take the 2-minute warning.
yeah, they can wind
They're
it
gonna
down.
let this go to the 2-minute warning.
Ravens gonna keep the offense on the field. They're gonna let this clock come down to the 2-minute warning, and they're gonna decide whether or not they want to go for the fourth. What's the flag for? Roughing the passer was called on the Lions. Oh my God, we got a roughing the passer call on Lamar Jackson. I'm shocked. How often do you see a roughing the passing call? How often do you see a roughing the passing call on Lamar? I've seen this man take several hits after the play, and the ref don't do their jobs.
Instead of having a 4th down decision,
How often do we see a roughing the passer call actually happen? I'm shocked. On Lamar, getting Lamar a roughing the passing call is damn near impossible. He literally tackled him on his legs. I'm surprised it took that long to make the call. How do you feel about the NFL players participating in flag football in the 2024 Olympics? I'm fine with it. Listen, the NBA players get to have their superstars go participate in the Olympics. Let the NFL do it. It'll help bring more attention to the NFL. They're trying to be more global. It's a good thing for them. First down and 10. Oh, fumble. And we turn the ball over. That's crazy. How the hell did that ball get fumbled? Yeah, this is actually on Hill. This is actually on Hill. Yeah, that's not on Lamar. That's not a turnover on Lamar. That is legit on Justice Hill. That is legit on Justice Hill. Oh my God.
Jackson was kind of in between whether to give it or pull it. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but if Detroit needed a break,
Out of nowhere, first turnover here of the game for the Ravens. That's justice, man. That was in his hands.
they get the ball to start the second half. So they got a chance here.
So now, all of a sudden, life comes up. Like I said, the game is never over. You need one crazy play to turn the momentum. Thing about it is, if the defense just shuts them down, we're not having this conversation. So let's see what the defense does here. The Lions have a small level of life. It's going to check it down here, and they're going to go into the 2-minute warning. And we're going to actually find some things out here. Can Hill please stick to special teams? Harbaugh's the one putting him out there. I don't know what else to tell you. Harbaugh and Monken are the ones that are putting him out there. Justice finna not be the running back anymore. Well, you gotta keep Mitchell back, so we'll see. We'll see how things go. I'm sorry, but what happened? I was getting a soda and I see the Lions got the ball. Fumble happened. Lamar and Justice Hill were trying to exchange the ball. It was in Hill's hands, and Hill couldn't hold on to it. He fumbled the ball. So it seemed like it was a miscommunication of exchange. I don't know if Lamar was trying. It didn't look like Lamar was pulling it back, but again, I'll have to see the replay. All I know is the ball was in Hill's hands, and then he fumbles it, and then boom. So I think it was a miscommunication. I don't know if Lamar wanted to hold on to that and pull it back, or if he wanted to hand it off. Just some sort of they crossed wires, miscommunication or something there, and it led to the ball being fumbled and picked up by the Lions, which is unfortunate because they just picked up a first down on a roughing the passer call, so they were inside the red zone, So let's take a look at how things are getting crazy everywhere else. Raiders pick up a field goal. They finally put some points on the board. The Colts take the lead and score a touchdown. They're up 21-7, and they have the football. Bills still aren't doing anything with the football. They're down 13-3. Commanders are continuing to embarrass everybody that's associated with this failure of a franchise. Down 14-0, getting ready to hand the Giants the ball back again. I'm so sick of this team. Falcons and Bucks. It's a 10-10 game. I mean, just watching. You got Tyrod Taylor has 2 passing touchdowns, bro. Tyrod Taylor has 2 passing touchdowns in the first half. They're making Tyrod Taylor look fantastic, bro. Darren Waller and Saquon Barkley both have a receiving touchdown in this game. Sam Howell he's 4 of 12? I'm done. 2nd and 7 here. Quick throw. Gets it. I think St. Brown picked up the first down. He was close. I'd give him the first down. They might call this short. They're going to get the first down here. And so it begins, ladies and gentlemen. The Ravens have usually unraveled after a turnover. So we're going to see what happens here. Remember, the Lions get the ball coming out of halftime. Scoring a touchdown here can change everything. When you turn the ball over in a situation like that, the momentum swifts. So we're going to find out. Let's see. Oh, they're going to rule this 3rd and 1. Ravens defense can't make that stop there. He's able to barely pick up the first down. They're going to continue to move the chains. Goff is going to get them set early on. They're going fast. No huddle, trying to get the Ravens defense caught off guard. You're going to get an open man. Oh, that is a tough catch. That was great coverage, but just a fantastic catch right there. Picks up a couple yards. I really hope this team doesn't choke in the second half. Would you be surprised?
Still seems, I think, not so much Lamar Jackson. It just seems like a couple of these balls for Goff doesn't know. I don't know if it's direction or the wind's blowing. It just don't seem like they're coming out.
2nd down and 3. That was a tough catch right there. That was a very difficult catch. There's a receiver. Okay, never mind. Queen is probably going to be on it, but they're pressing up. They're not pressing here. 2nd and 3. Goff fires open. Goff has got to put that higher. Incomplete 3rd down and 3. Goff's throws have been off today. That's an open receiver. You got to put it high. You got to put it on the... Bro, you got to throw that to his chest. Why are you throwing it to his ankles? That's an easy 1st down that they should be able to pick up. But because of the low throw by Goff, they don't get it. His throws have been off right now. They're 1 for 5 on 3rd down so far in this game. It's just Goff's throws have been off. He's 8 of 14, 60 passing yards. Ravens trying to get him off the field here on the 3rd and 3. They might go for it on 4th down because why not? You're down 28. Pressure's coming. If Goff gets sacked, it's over. Flag on the play. This might be a hold. 1st down picked up. Huge gain here. But what is the flag for? If this is on Baltimore, then that play is going to stand. Yeah, that's a hold on Marlon Humphrey right there. Defense looked lost because, again, Lions are going fast. Goff was able to get something down the field, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, the minute I told you, once we see that first punch from the Lions, you'll see a change-up. So we're going to figure out what this team is in the second half. Do they keep pouring it on? Do they forget about that turnover and move on? We about to find out. But the Lions still have to score a touchdown here. Goff rolls to his right. It is dropped. St. Brown had the ball in his hands, but another flag is on the play. Now a holding call on the offense. That's a killer. That is an absolute killer. First and 20. Ravens defense got to take advantage of this holding call. Quick throw there. And that was a great block. The pass was right where it needed to be because it was a quick throw, and they tried to get the deflection because the defense got there. But Goff put it where it needed to be, and the blocking was where it needed to be. A minute left to go. Ravens defense just trying not to give up a touchdown here. Ravens offense not going to get the ball back here before halftime unless an interception happens. Goff fires over the middle. It is caught. Diving catch by St. Brown. 3rd down coming up here. They're going quickly here. They obviously want the touchdown, but you got to get some sort of points up. 3rd down and 3. Wait. Timeout Ravens. They might want to take a look at this. They might want to take a look at this. They might want to take a look at this and see if that was a catch.
We'll be right back after this message from Allstate.
Some people just know that's not going to fit. Those are the people who know to choose Allstate.
That's not gonna fit. What's that? You need another 4 inches. You work here? No. I just saw you there and I thought I'd save you the trouble. Nana.
This is an interesting one. The ball was moving around,
It's not gonna fit.
but that ball looks like it touches the floor. It looks like it touches the ground. That ball looks like it touches the ground. This might be an incomplete pass. It looks like it's touching the ground.
Yeah, the more we look at that, that looks like it could be called incomplete.
Yeah, I think what they must be looking at, 'cause it doesn't look like they're going to, obviously, as you said, under 2 minutes, it's got to come up from upstairs. The ball can hit the ground as long as it doesn't move. You can see the line judge explaining it to Harbaugh.
Yeah, I think clearly that's why they took the timeout. They wanted them to look upstairs, but they stayed with the call.
Well, they ruled it a catch. They didn't even try to take a look at it upstairs. 3rd and 3 instead. Here comes the pressure. Goff gets rid of it quickly. That's intentional grounding.
Threw it away. It's incomplete. Gibbs goes up and gets it. They rule it incomplete. Matabike with pressure.
Was there a receiver in the vicinity?
Set up a screen to the left to get
Oh, he saw. Yeah. Lucky.
but to just ground it. He had 1 count longer. You'll see Gibbs. It's kind of a cross slip screen, and he's wide open.
Wait, that's not a receiver. That's not a receiver. That's a lineman. Yeah, that is intentional grounding. I was like, is that a receiver? Yeah, that's intentional grounding. That is absolutely intentional grounding. So 4th and 15 here, because that was clear intentional grounding. You're down 28. You got to go for it on 4th down, obviously.
Baltimore has chosen to take the 10-second runoff. Detroit is not elected to call a timeout. Please set the clock at 19 seconds. Oh, interesting. I wonder if John Harbaugh would consider not taking the 10-second runoff.
Right, to get the ball back.
Get the ball back. He's got 2 timeouts. Got the best kicker maybe in NFL history. Attempt a long one here, try to steal 3 points, but he's going to take a timeout now on defense on this 4th down. It's a 30-second timeout.
Wait.
The flip side of that, Greg, is
So why not take the top question? Do you have YouTube TV or live cable? Like, how do you watch these? I got like a Roku TV here, so I watch it through the streams on my Roku TV.
Verizon halftime coming up. Kurt Terry
Sign Justin Madubuike. He's a top 5 defensive tackle. Yeah, Justin Madubuike has been balling out this year. Justin Madubuike has been balling out. Yeah, Justin Madubuike has been balling out. Patrick Queen's been balling out. Of course, Roquan Smith's doing his thing. Kyle Hamilton has been playing his tail off. He's absolutely balling out. You gotta love what you're seeing from a lot of these defensive guys. They've been playing well. Brandon Stevens is having a great year. Geno Stone is having a great year. He's got what, 3 picks on the season so far. You got a lot of guys playing well. The defense is stepping up.
Readjusted the game clock to 21 seconds. That's what the announcement was.
Okay.
So about a couple extra seconds, but now Baltimore.
4th and 15 here. If it's a turnover on downs, Baltimore gets the ball back with a chance to try and get in the field goal range if they want to. But I don't know. Goff's got to get rid of this ball quickly. He can't hold it. Flag. Holding. Flag. Holding. Flag. Holding. Flag. Holding. Everybody saw that. That's a clear hold. That's a clear hold. I didn't even have to wait. You can make the play if you want goal. I'm Goff. That's a clear hold. 10 yards back. That's a clear hold. Didn't even have to sit back and wait for that one. I knew that was a hold. So now, if you're the Lions, you got to punt the football. If you're the Lions, you got to punt the football. Because if you don't convert this, Baltimore's going to be in prime position to kick a field goal. Or to get into field goal range. Got to punt the football here. And then we go into halftime. So the Lions at this point, things aren't exactly going well. They got to figure themselves out coming out of halftime. Meanwhile, I'm going to give you a quick update before I head out for halftime here. Bears up 14-3 heading into halftime. Browns with the ball, 2-minute warning, but it looks like they're going to have to give it back to the Colts. So we'll see what happens there. Patriots up 13-3 heading into halftime. Giants with the ball, unless they do more damage, they're probably going to go into halftime up 14-0. The Falcons and Bucks go into halftime tied 10 apiece. And the Ravens are going to take a knee, and they're going to most likely head into halftime up 28-0. Fantastic first half for the Ravens. I mean, just beautiful. The only mistake is the fumble. If it wasn't for the fumble, maybe they're up 31-0, or they're up 35-0. Either way, Ravens take a knee. They're going to head into halftime up 28-0. We'll see what the Ravens do in the second half. I hope they don't play conservative. They have to keep being aggressive and put more points on board. Do not get conservative. Stay aggressive and run the score up. We'll see. We will see. We will see what happens in the second half. Lions get the ball coming out of halftime. We'll just see what happens there. Until then, I will see you guys in the second half. We are back at it for the second half of this game. Lions get the ball here in the second half. It's been pure dominance by the Ravens throughout the first half. Question is, can they keep this dominance up? Do they choose to settle offensively and play a style of football where they're playing not to lose? Or will they run the score up? Keep in mind, the Ravens have yet to have a game where they have gone over 30-point scoring.
Kind of stole a possession or a turnover. This has been even possession for possession, just completely one-sided.
Aaron, I can only imagine what was
Lions get the ball first here. Well, not get the ball first. Lions get the ball coming out of the halftime. They got to score here. You got to score here.
You can't blame any of this on our energy. I don't think that's been the case. He said, right now it's easy to be very frustrated. He even used the word frazzled, but he said our attention to detail and discipline in this game has been bad. He said at this point here in the second half, we can't worry about taking a big chunk out of this, big bite out of this score. Literally, he said it's cliche. We got to take it play by play. Offensively, get some points on the board. Defensively, I know you know what I'm going to say. Make a stop. And he said, let's see how.
Here we go. Second half football here. I got I got to think about that one. 1st and 10, they're going to hand the ball off here, and he's going to pick up about 2 yards. Let me tell you, Josh, I don't know. I haven't made my final conclusion. I am doing Sunday Night Football, so by at least tonight, I'll have my pick. I might be leaning Dolphins, but I don't know right now. Everything's telling me the Eagles might have this, but I'm so close to leaning Dolphins. I'll come to a decision before Sunday Night Football. So as the game gets started on Sunday night and I'm prepared for that stream, I'll have my pick. 2nd down and 8 here for the Lions, mistakenly. Play action here for Goff. Goff fires over the middle. Perfect throw. It is caught. Reynolds got to get down because they were trying to punch that football out. And they move up to midfield. Lions coming out here trying to get something going. At some point, the Lions offense got to get something. Oh, man. That ball was close. That's a perfect throw by Goff. That is a perfect throw by Goff. Close to being deflected down. 1st down and 10 here for the Lions. They need to score on this drive. You got to start putting some points up if you're going to pull off a comeback here. Goff under center here. They're going to hand this ball off, and they're going to pick up a good chunk of yardage. Patrick Queen with the tackle. He doesn't make that tackle. This man is going the distance. Do you think it could be a Super Bowl preview? Dolphins and Eagles can absolutely be a Super Bowl preview. With the way, the Eagles are still one of the best teams in the NFC. No question, they're one of the best teams in the NFC. You look at the Niners, you look at the Eagles, you look at those two as the 2 of the best teams, if not the 2 best teams in the NFC. So certainly the Eagles can get there. And the Dolphins, their offense looks like the second coming of the greatest show on turf. Still have concerns about their defense, but they have the offensive firepower to take them to the Super Bowl. It could be a potential Super Bowl matchup, but who's to say? 2nd and 1. Defense. Dang. They get Goff down. He fumbles the ball, but Goff is able to get that ball. Wow. Odafe Owe gets the sack. Goff loses the ball. And he got that back in a hurry. Ooh, that would have been dead. That would have been incredibly dangerous if he doesn't get that ball back there. So because he gets it back, it's a 3rd down and 7 for the Lions. But they do have a chance to convert here to pick up the 1st down. Empty backfield here for Goff. He's going to take the snap. Quick throw here. Do they got the blocking set up? They got some blocking, but he's not going to get there. 4th down for the Lions. Are they going to go for this, or are they going to punt? Obviously, you're down 28. You just go for it. That's a fantastic. Great awareness by Roquan Smith and great tackle there. Obviously, you're down 28, so you go for it. 4th down and 4 here. Empty backfield here for Goff. Got to get the ball off quickly because the Ravens might send pressure. We'll see. Goff's going to take the snap. Here comes Clowney. Goff gets it off in time, and it's caught by St. Brown. And St. Brown's going to fall inside the 30. That is a must-needed fourth down conversion there for the Lions. They have to score on this drive. Anthony Mullet, he got tripped up, bro. He got tripped up. He tripped up on his feet. He couldn't maintain his balance, and because he couldn't maintain his balance, St. Brown got open. This is needed. At this point, it's fourth down territory pretty much until you can get into a comfortable stance to where you don't need to go for it on fourth down. Play fake here. They're going to run a screen. They do have blockers. Gibbs getting inside the 10. First and goal for the Lions. Like I said, this Lions offense is one of the best offenses in football. There's no way I'm expecting a shutout. There's no way I'm expecting a shutout. I told you guys at some point the Lions offense is going to get something going. Now we got to see how the Ravens are going to respond. The Lions may end up scoring a touchdown here. But at the same time, we know how the Ravens operate. The Ravens do give up a lot of yards, but they don't give up a lot of points. Their red zone efficiency defensively is high. Will they give up a touchdown here? Or will they make a stand here and force them to settle for 3? Or maybe even the turnover on downs. First and 10. They're going to hand the ball off here. Ravens make a stop. He picks up about 3. Second and goal coming up here for the Ravens. Let's not forget, the red zone defense for the Ravens is one of the best in the league. They don't give up a lot of points for a reason. So the Lions, meanwhile, the Lions have one of the best offenses in football. They do put up a lot of points, including the red zone. So we have to see. We have to see if they can maintain, if they can find a way to push this in, or if the Ravens can maintain the efficiency they've shown defensively in stopping guys in the red zone. Second and goal here. Goff looking left. Nothing's there. He's holding. He's going to fire incomplete. Nobody was open. Perfect coverage by the Ravens. Third down coming up here for the Lions. Shutout likely gone. I wouldn't say the shutout is likely gone. I don't know if the Lions are going to settle for 3. You're down 28. This could be 4 down territory. I don't think the Lions are in a position right now where they're going to try to settle for 3. I don't think Dan Campbell, as aggressive as a head coach as he is, I don't think he's looking to settle for 3 here. If they don't pick this up on third and goal, they're going to probably go for this. Third down and goal here for the Lions. They need a touchdown here. They need to get on the board. Here we go. Goff's going to take the snap. He's looking towards his left. Nothing's there. Pressure's coming. Goff, he's just going to have to get rid of it. Incomplete. Fourth down here for the Lions. Are they actually going to settle for 3? There's no way you can settle for 3 in a situation like this. You're down 28. You are down 28. You have to go for it on fourth and goal. Fourth and goal, nothing but a touchdown needed here. They have to go for it. They don't have a choice. You're down 28. You got to score. Fourth and goal here for the Lions. They need to score a touchdown here. Ravens' red zone efficiency has been well. Can they make one more stop, or will the Lions get on the board for the first time in this game? Goff taking a snap. He can't force to hold it. He's got to fire. It is picked off, but incomplete. Ravens hold on down. The ball ended up in Roquan Smith's hands, but he was out of bounds, so it's not going to be an interception. It will be a turnover on downs. Ooh, Roquan Smith, bro, if he would have ended up, he could have potentially got that second foot down. That would have been a different conversation. If that second foot would have been down, that's an interception in the red zone. So the Ravens are going to take over on downs at their own, 7, 8 yard line? Ravens defense stands tall. So let's get some updates. The Cleveland Browns are destroying worlds right now because of the greatness that is Myles Garrett. They're not getting anything from their quarterback, but the running game and the defense has literally caused this game to be, like, the Browns defense has done a hell of a job in giving them the lead. It's crazy to say that, but the defense is the reason why the Browns are up 27-21 heading into halftime. Raiders and Bears. Bears up 14-3. They're at the Raiders goal line. First and goal at the Las Vegas 6. The Bills come out at the Bills finally putting something on the board. Josh Allen, first touchdown pass of the game. They're down 16-10. So the Patriots scored a field goal. The Bills scored a touchdown. First touchdown pass. He gets it to James Cook. They pick up a touchdown there. Make it a close game. Right now, the Patriots do have the ball. They're up 16-10. We will see what happens here. Commanders finally get on the board. They come out of halftime and said, you know what, let's actually try to do something today. Brian Robinson with the rushing touchdown, finally getting him going. It's a 14-6 game. They're going to have to kick the extra point to make it a 7-point game. Falcons, we're starting at our own 6-yard line. So they kick the extra point. It's a 14-7 game. Falcons and Buccaneers. Falcons at the goal line. They're at the Tampa Bay 11-yard line. They're at the Tampa Bay, not their 11-yard line. They're at the Tampa Bay 14-yard line. They're in the red zone. They have a chance to take the lead here. If they cannot score a touchdown, they're going to go for a field goal. So that's pretty much how things are going right now. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they're getting ready to get their first offensive drive of the second half. Defense forces a turnover on downs. Offense going to come out here and see if they can try to go down the field and put some more points up. As a Steelers fan, I think the Roquan Smith trade is the second best trade in the last 3 years. The only trade I think is better is a Tyreek Hill trade. Absolutely. First and 10 for the Ravens. They start at their own 6-yard line. Defense knows they got to find a way to get this ball back to the offense. They're going to hand it off here to Gus Edwards, and Edwards is going to pick up about 2 yards. Second down coming up here for the Ravens. Lamar Jackson was brilliant in the first half. He's doing his thing. He's been killing it. 3 total touchdowns in the first half by Lamar Jackson. Love to see it. Second down and 7 here for the Ravens. Lamar is going to toss it here to Edwards, and Edwards is going to pick up yardage. Edwards is going the distance. Edwards, he's good! Gus Edwards, can he get there? Oh, no, he got stopped. He got stopped, but he's at the goal line. Huge pickup. Gus Edwards taking it the distance. He almost got a touchdown. Oh, my God. Huge play. Huge play. Gus Edwards with all the space in the world. I thought he would take it the distance. Somebody caught up with him. There was a safety back there. First and goal. Lamar's got 335 passing yards today. I mean, my goodness. That's a great read right there because he was going to keep it, saw the pressure, immediately moved to the right, and just tossed it to Edwards, who was wide open. And Edwards with the biggest play of the day. That was, what, 80 yards, 90? Fantastic play there. I mean, at this point, you got to cap it off with a touchdown in the red zone here. Let's see if they can get it done. 2nd and 7 for the Ravens here. Lamar's going to take the snap, looking, scanning, firing, tossing. Caught! Andrews, touchdown! Another touchdown for Mark Andrews. 3 passing touchdowns for Lamar Jackson. Absolute dominance by the Ravens. I mean, I don't know what to say. They come out of halftime, and they're still cooking. This is the best offensive game the Ravens have had in a long time, and I don't even know what else to say here. Andrews just gets open in space, and you know Lamar is going to hit Mark Andrews there. Nothing you can say. Perfect throw. Beautiful catch by Andrews. Gets down, holds on to the ball. And just like that, the Ravens have eclipsed 30 points for the first time this season. Oh, my goodness. I mean, it's just pouring it on. They're just pouring it on in Baltimore right now. Best home performance we've seen out of the Ravens in a long time. This is the best. I'm going to be honest. It's the best home performance the Ravens have showcased since the 2019 season. Actually, no. I'm going to take that back. It's the best home performance they have showcased as a team since 2020 when we beat the Browns 38-6. Everything was just working there. Which of the 3 trades in the last 2 years do you think is the best? Roquan Smith to the Ravens, Tyreek Hill to the Dolphins, CMC to the Niners. I would sit back and say CMC number 1 because the Niners literally just changed over on offense. Since he's been there, he's had like a rushing touchdown every single game. He has morphed that offense since he's been there. They have taken it to another level because of CMC. And now he's their best weapon to utilize in the run and pass game. I think when you see the production he's produced, every game he's scoring a touchdown. Every game he's being a huge weapon. I got to give it CMC to the 49ers. That's probably the best. Past that, you look at Tyreek Hill to the Dolphins and say that's a fantastic trade because that's done so much for Tua, giving him the fastest receiver in football. You got the fastest receiver in football, the most dangerous receiver in football. You give that to Tua, and you're seeing them cook. Roquan Smith to the Ravens is also a great one because it changed the defense. The Ravens have a defensive leader now. If you look at it, the Ravens have a defensive leader. That is something the Ravens have not had in a long time. The Ravens have a defensive leader. And you cannot be any more happier with what you're seeing. The Ravens have a defensive leader in Roquan Smith. So all of them, excuse me, all of them have been great. But I'm going to give CMC the nod because of how the Niners offense has just changed. Desmond Ritter looking like garbage.
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by Capital One. What's in your wallet? And by Wingstop. Bring the flavor.
Oh yeah, by the way, speaking of Ravens, shout out to the main man. You know who it is. T-Sizzle, Terrell Suggs. He has officially been inducted into the Ravens Ring of Honor. They did that whole thing at halftime. One of the greatest Ravens players of all time. Future Hall of Famer there. One of the best pass rushers to play this game. I mean, just love. We just love T-Sizzle, man. We miss him every day. We miss him every day. And I'm glad on the day where T-Sizzle's here, the offense is playing well and the defense is dominating. I mean, you just got to love it. You just got to love it. Interesting kick here. Lions get the ball here. Let's go, man. I was saying last week, Harbs gave Monken the reins to be aggressive. They're being aggressive today. They are absolutely being aggressive. A Lions player... Yeah, Ibrahim just got hurt for the Lions. Hopefully it's nothing severe. I think when he took the tackle... Yeah. Yeah, he took a shot at his quad.
When we first set out to make the skies bluer, some said, keep dreaming. So we did. And we continued to lower emissions on the road to zero. But hey, why stop there? Next, we took our dreams to the track in a hybrid, moving forward and upward. We're working on an EV that has wings. We even reduced the CO2 by
Let me take a look at some things here in terms of, which I know is going to piss me off, the Commanders. Lamar Jackson's playing fantastic football today. Bears take a 21-3 lead. I don't know what to tell you. The Raiders are cooked today. Browns coming out of halftime have the football. We'll see what their offense can do. Bills have the ball. They're moving up the field and trying to take the lead. Commanders get the football back. Can they please go tie this game? Who knows? And the Buccaneers and the Falcons are tied. Bucks have the ball, looking to move down the field. We'll see what happens.
Hill's Science Diet puppy food has the nutrients your pup needs. And right now, PetSmart, when you spend $25 on Hill's Science Diet, you'll get 10
It's been a great game, man. It's been a great game for the Ravens. Absolute dominance. Lions are just trying to get something, anything going, because nothing seems to be working here.
Get 50% off any foot long when you join Subway MVP Rewards.
Honestly, again, I'm going to continue to try to run up the score from Baltimore. We have got to stop being passive. We need to learn to be more aggressive. We need to learn to be more aggressive. That's how you get yourself to where you want to be. You got to be more aggressive. Oh, man. He's still down. This might be a serious injury, bro. He's still down. We just hope he's okay. Hope it's nothing too severe. But he's still down. Just sending prayers out there right now and just hoping for the best for him. Hopefully it's nothing majorly severe. But they are bringing the cart out. They're bringing the cart out, so they're going to go check him out. Hopefully he will be okay. But, yeah, it's a tough injury. He's definitely hurt. Oh, boy. It's one of those things you just never want to see in football. Injuries are the worst, but they happen, man. Are you excited for the NBA season? Oh, yeah, I am. I got a couple games I plan to watch this week. Friday, Heat and Celtics, I got to watch that one. Monday, I'm paying extra attention. We got Milwaukee. I got to see how this situation is going to work. I want to see what... Listen, the Heat work differently. They don't really care about the regular season. They use the regular season to get themselves prepared for the playoffs. There's a great chance Miami, depending on how things go, Miami may not be a top 4 seed. They could end up being within the bottom 4. Maybe they end up as a play-in team like last year. Who knows? But there's a great chance they may end up facing off against the Bucks in the playoffs. I have to see how we fare off against them. Most importantly, Spoelstra needs to get a look at how this Bucks offense is going to look with Dame. Because we like to play a lot of zone, and we like to build a wall around Giannis to force him to try to shoot outside or try to get the ball to somebody else and take it out of his hands. We're not going to be able to utilize that wall technique as much as we want to with Dame on the court now. Dame on the court changes the whole flow of what we would want to do in that aspect. So because of that, we now have to look at a situation that's a little bit different. We got to now figure out how we're going to play against the Bucks and this new offense with Giannis. So I'm very excited for the NBA season to start, and we'll have to see how. Yeah, I just have to see how we're gonna defend this situation with Dame and Giannis, because that's a serious thing. I don't know how you play that. So we'll just see. We'll just see what happens. That's all I gotta say. We'll just see what happens. Come regular season, which starts on Tuesday. Lakers and Nuggets should be an interesting one. You know, I think Lakers definitely want to come out and try to set a tone early on. They absolutely want to set a tone, and we'll see if they have a chance to do so. Yeah, he's on the cart now, so he's gonna be leaving the field right now. They're gonna take him out on the cart. I love this aggressiveness. No more unnecessary conservative run plays. I mean, they'll probably still look to run the football. I live in North Carolina, and I'm glad there's no 1 p.m. Fox here game, because I'm sure they already changed it to another game. I want to see if LJ and Gus on the bus can put up some more fantasy points. All right, 1st and 10 here for the Lions. 7:20 left to go here in the third quarter. Ibrahim, they're carting him off right now. Hopefully he's okay. It's definitely a leg injury, a tough leg injury. I hope it's nothing severe. I hope it's not season ending. I hope they go check him out and it's just like it's a bruise or something that can be manageable and can recover in due time, because you never want to lose somebody to injury. He's given the 2 thumbs up, so I hope he's going to be okay. So, you know, we just send prayers out to him and hope he'll be all right. Still got to continue this game, though, unfortunately. Hate having to continue a game after a bad injury like that. 1st and 10, play fake here. Goff's got time. He's going to check it down here, and immediately the play is going to be dropped. Picked up about 7 yards there. Second out coming up here for the Lions. So if you're the Lions, there's not much you can really do here. You just take it one play at a time and see if you can get something going. The number one focus is to score. You have to put points on the board. And at this point, you're down by 5 scores. You're going to have to score touchdowns. It's a 4-down territory situation. And you already start off at your own 40-yard line, so it works in your benefit to go for it. 2nd down here. Pressure's coming. Goff fires. Incomplete. Third down coming up here for the Lions.
Maybe look at the other things and how good he makes everybody else. Yeah, he kind of compared it to a little bit of what's going on with the running back on the offensive side of the ball. Is you have to look sometimes a little bit deeper.
Ravens defense has been doing their job, man. Gotta give them credit. When it comes to the Ravens defense, since Roquan Smith's been here, they've been second in points per game, giving up points per game, and first in giving up yards per play. That's since Roquan Smith's got here. We're a top 2 defense with Roquan Smith being here. That's just how it is. That's what happens when you have a defensive leader on your team. He just elevates everybody else's play. We've needed that for a long time. 3rd down and 3. They're going to run the ball here. And they're going to pick up the first down. That is a tough run. He broke a tackle or two. Lamar is closing in on 400 yards passes that he probably will end up getting it. The Raiders are just embarrassing themselves. The fourth quarter is starting there. It's 14:37 left to go in that game. And it's clear as day the Raiders are not winning a damn thing. Chicago's going to get their second win. They're going to win a football game without Justin Fields. That is crazy. Play fake here, 1st and 10. Goff's got pressure coming. Goff's just going to throw it again. They're not going to call it intentional grounding. A receiver is within the vicinity. Do you think Tyler Huntley will come out since the Ravens get the ball back? I don't know. I don't know what the Ravens are going to want to do here. Do they want to do they want to give Lamar Jackson one more drive and the rest of the fourth quarter? Do they want to say, all right, let's just call it here. We're up 35-0. Game's over. Let's take Lamar out. I don't know. They may give Lamar one more offensive drive. To be very honest, they could very well give Lamar Jackson one more offensive drive. 2nd down and 10 for the Lions. It's a tough drive here, man. It's a tough drive for them here. They got to get points. Play fake here. Double play fake. Gonna check it down here for a screen. Reynolds makes some great moves and picks up the first down. Or he might have been short. He might have been short by a yard. So it's going to be a 3rd down here. 3rd and 1. They're going to go quick. They're going to hand the ball off, and he's going to be stopped behind the line. 4th down coming up here for the Lions. They try to run the ball. The Ravens defense got on it this time. They stop him behind the line. He might have lost a yard. 4th down here for the Lions. Obviously, they're going to have to go for this here. Are they going to want to try to run the ball again, or are they going to try to set something up in the passing game? We'll have to see. But the Ravens defense, once again, on it in that situation. 4th and 1 here. Empty backfield here for Goff. So, obviously, they're going to throw this football. Let's see what Goff's going to come up with here. Oh, Ravens going to call a timeout. They want to get themselves prepared for whatever the Lions are going to try to do.
Tried to do it early, it just Baltimore's giving them fits and they haven't been able to get anything rolling.
4th and 1 here. Empty backfield once again. Goff takes a snap. Pressure's coming. He's got to get it off quick. Goff's going for the touchdown. And he gets picked off. And guess who? Geno Stone. His 4th pick of the season. Geno Stone gets his 4th interception of the season. And the Ravens defense dominates once again. He just threw it up. It was an arm punt. I don't know what Goff was thinking there. That was an arm punt. There was no reason to throw that football up there like that. He threw an arm punt. He threw an arm punt. If I'm John Harbaugh, I'm benching Lamar. No reason to start him when we're up 35-0. No team has ever come back after being down 35 points. They're going to win. I mean, it's up to him. I don't know if he's good. Again, they usually don't really bench players until the 4th quarter. So they may give Lamar another drive, or they may say, all right, Lamar, that's enough. We'll rest you. We're up 35-0. I don't know. Geno Stone is leading the league in interceptions. Well, you don't have to worry about that. They're going to give Lamar Jackson another drive here. This is probably going to be the last drive Lamar Jackson's out here. Whether they score or not, there's no reason to put him out here afterwards. Gus Edwards picking up a couple yards. This is the last drive here. 4:40 left to go. 4:40 left to go in the third quarter. This is probably the last drive for Lamar Jackson and the Ravens offense. Ravens probably just going to kill this clock at the end of the point. If Goff and the offense would have scored a touchdown, maybe they would have more incentive to add another touchdown here. But the Ravens are probably just going to call it the day here. I mean, you've dominated on all phases of football today. You're not going to try to force the ball or do anything crazy for the most part. Yeah, they're just handing the ball off right now. Gus Edwards is going to pick up the first down. Just going to hand the ball off, kill the clock. And at the end of the day, Lamar Jackson is going to be sitting down in the fourth quarter. Simple as that. Matabike, Geno, and Queen playing themselves out of B-More. We hope they're not playing themselves out of B-More. We hope we can keep them. We truly, truly hope we can keep them. Same for Geno Stone. Same for Same for Kyle Hamilton. Although he's not dealing with a contract situation. I'm just saying guys that have stepped up this year. Brandon Stevens has stepped up. Geno Stone has stepped up. Kyle Hamilton has taken his year 2. Kyle Hamilton has taken his game to another level. Patrick Queen's taken his game to another level. He's playing so well. There's so much working with this defense. If the offense ever gets it together, the Ravens are going to be good to go. If the offense can be consistent, they're good to go. They're going to run it here with Gus on first down. That's all that matters. If the Ravens offense can ever consistently score the way we see them today, the Ravens will be a Super Bowl contending team. The defense has been doing their job all season. They're one of the best defenses in football. It's just the offense has not been carrying their weight. Today, they absolutely carried their weight. The offense absolutely carried their weight today. Credit to them for doing their jobs. So yeah, Ravens are pretty much looking to just kind of run the ball here. I don't know if they're gonna pass it. They've been running it so far. Oh, they're gonna actually attempt to pass it here. Lamar going deep. He threw it to Odell, but Odell was already covered. I don't see how he was gonna get that to Odell there. 3rd down and 10 for the Ravens here. Either way, at the end of the day, this needs to be the last drive for Lamar Jackson. You don't need to go out there and play him. Bring in Tyler Huntley, and let's just cruise control here. The season average for the Ravens has been 339 yards of offense, which actually is pretty good. Today, 459, so they've definitely eclipsed that one for the most part. 3rd down and 10 here. Don't need to force the ball. Don't need to do anything crazy here. Quick throw to Zay, and Zay dropped it. There's a flag on the play here, so we'll see what happens. What's the flag for? So, pass interference called on Duvernay. Results of the play, 4th down. Honestly, at this point, you don't need to bring Lamar back out here. Just punt the football, and I think at this point, Tyler Huntley can come back out here. You're basically done for the day. So they're going to punt this ball here for the most part. Lions going to get it back again, but at this point, there's no need to bring Lamar and the offense back out. You know, you can pretty much just keep him there for the most part. Lions gonna get the football back here, and we'll see what happens. Now, depending on how this game goes, I might switch to the Commanders and the Giants because I gotta see if the Commanders can get their crap together. They have the ball right now, and they're doing absolutely nothing with it. Bears up 21-6. Browns kick another field goal. They're up 9. They're up 30-21. They look like they can win this game. Patriots with the ball in Buffalo territory, up 16-10. Commanders getting ready to hand the ball right back to the Giants. Of course, Falcons take a 3-point lead. They're up 13-10. And we're just trying to kill the clock and go home. We're trying to kill the clock and go home. Goff. Nice throw here to Gibbs to pick up a first down. Might as well try to add more to those stats if you're Jared Goff. First and 10 here for the Ravens. They're going to hand the ball off here. Oh, that was a nice push. And get a nice run here by the Lions once again to pick up another first down.
We had a chance to talk to Dan Campbell, and we kind of asked him. He brought up 2 teams. He said,
We need to sign out of BK and Queen and trade Marcus Williams because Geno better. I'm not trading Marcus Williams. You want the depth. And Geno's not better than Marcus Williams. I don't know what you're talking about. Geno's balling out this year, no question. But Geno is not better than Marcus Williams. I don't know what you're talking about. Geno Stone is not better than Marcus Williams. But Geno Stone is absolutely balling out this year. Also, we gave him like a 5-year deal. We can't really trade him. We gave him a huge deal for a reason. Like, I mean, you could look to trade him, but you gave him a 5-year deal. Baltimore has no interest in trading Marcus Williams. They're not going to. Okay? You want to have the depth there because Geno Stone's not a... You never know when anything can happen. Geno can stay healthy. Marcus can't. Are you 100% sure Geno's never going to get hurt? Are you 100% sure Geno's never going to get hurt? You don't want depth in the secondary? We've spent years talking about how we want depth in the secondary, and now you want to trade that depth away. Why? What are you talking about? Please stop this. We have spent... That is a clear hold. We have spent years talking about how the Ravens don't have depth in their secondary. Now we do, and you want to trade that depth away because of what? Come on, bro. Use your head on that one. All of a sudden, if the worst case scenario, Geno can stay healthy until all of a sudden an injury happens, and now we don't have anybody else to replace him. Come on, dude. We're not doing that. Okay? How many years have we gone into the season saying we don't have enough depth in the secondary? And now we actually got some depth in the secondary. You want to trade away that depth so that worst case scenario happens, you lose a player, you don't have a person to replace him. Come on, dude. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We are not doing that. 2nd down and 8 here. This is pretty much the last play of the quarter here. Goff's going to take the snap. Goff's kind of looking. Goff's going to get pressured. He fumbled the ball. Got it back. And that's it. Why are the Ravens conservative now? I mean, the game's pretty much over. You're up 35-0. They're not looking to do anything. In fact, I would not be surprised if Lamar Jackson's not playing in the 4th quarter. There's no need to get him back out there. It's a 35-0 football game here. Patriots just scored a touchdown. Let me see. Looking at some of these updates. Yeah, I saw the Patriots were marching. They were in Bills territory. Yes, they did. They absolutely scored a touchdown. Wow. So, Patriots scored a touchdown. They're up 22-10. An encroachment was called on Buffalo. So now they're going to get it at the 1. And I'm guessing the Patriots are going to go for 2 to make it a 14-point game. Mac Jones, 18 of 21, 199 yards and a touchdown. Josh Allen, 19 of 31, 185 yards, a touchdown to the pick. Mac Jones is outplaying Josh Allen. I wasn't ready for a Sunday like that. I wasn't ready for a Sunday where I was going to see Mac Jones outplay Josh Allen. Hey, question. I thought you said this was not a Super Bowl winning team. I said Super Bowl winning. First of all, I said they were not a Super Bowl contending. I didn't say a Super Bowl winning team. First of all, they're not a Super Bowl winning team. In terms of, wait, what do you mean it's Super Bowl winning? If we're talking about all time, obviously the Ravens as a franchise are a Super Bowl winning franchise. If you're talking about this team right now, no, they're not a Super Bowl winning team because they haven't won a Super Bowl yet. Super Bowl contending. Yeah, I did say that. You think one fantastic game here changes that? It's about consistency. I said they're not a contending team right now. I also said you don't have to be a contending team in week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6. Last time I checked, the playoffs are in January. Brandon, do they compete for the championship in October or January? Do the playoffs start in October or January? They could look pretty good right now. That doesn't mean they're going to look like this in January. I said the Ravens are not a contending team right now because they're not consistent offensively. Today's a great day. But when you watch the game against the Steelers, you watch the game against the Colts, you get two different things. You got to be consistent. I said they're not a Super Bowl contending team right now. I didn't say they couldn't become that. I've also said coming into a season, you have to prove that you're a contending team. You don't walk into it being a contending team unless you're the defending champions like the Chiefs. The Chiefs can walk into the season saying we're a contending team because we're coming off the damn Super Bowl and we still have the same team. You don't walk into the season saying we're a contending team. You have to earn your way into being a Super Bowl contending team. I never said the Ravens couldn't become that. I'm hopeful that they will. I believe they have the talent to. Even though I said they're not a Super Bowl contending team, Goff just smoked there, but a catch is made. I have sat back and said the Ravens are not a contending team, but I have been on the record saying they have a Super Bowl contending roster. They just got to put it together and execute on a consistent basis to be considered a Super Bowl contending team. That's just, roughing the passer is going to get called here, so it's a first down for the Lions. So no, my statement still stands. This is a massive improvement towards them being a contending team, but I need to see them do it on a consistent basis before I can anoint them to be a contending team. I said when it comes to contention conversations, hit me up in December. I'll see where our record is December. I'll see what we've accomplished in terms of the teams we've played. We got to see. Today's matchup was the first matchup against a really tough team. And they dominated. We still got to deal with the Niners. We still got to deal with the Dolphins. We've got other teams we've got to deal with that are very tough. We have to see. You don't become a contending team in week 7 unless you're the defending champ. You don't walk into the season being a contending team. You have to earn your way into being a contending team. That's just how I see it. Not everyone's going to see it like that. That's perfectly fine. Everyone has their own choice there. I'm not going to sit back and say, if you see the Ravens as a Super Bowl contending team right now, hey, I got no problem. They're about to be 5-2. I'm okay with it. I'm cool. But the way I see it, you work your way into being a contending team. I'm not trying to drink the Kool-Aid like we've done in previous years, where we sat back and said, coming into the 2020 year, we're a Super Bowl contending team because Lamar won MVP last year. I'm not trying to do that. You take it a year at a time. Many fans tried to do that. They could get a touchdown here, and the Lions are going to score a touchdown. They will not go scoreless. This will not be a shutout. Lions finally put some points on the board. But yeah, that's just how I've always looked at it. You have to prove yourself to be a contending team. So when should we start getting our hopes high? In terms of the Ravens being a contending team, I can tell you right now, looking at the schedule, let's take a look at the schedule. Right now it's week 7. Ravens about to be 5-2. We got the Cardinals next and the Seahawks. We got the Browns in Baltimore, the Bengals in Baltimore, and then we got the Chargers. So we got the Browns, Bengals, Chargers, and Rams. That could be a tough 4-game stretch. Then you got the Jaguars and the Niners, the Dolphins, and the Steelers to finish it off. Let's see. I want to see by that Niners game. So by week 16, when we take on the 49ers, who I believe is the best team in the NFC, by the time we get to the 49ers, we'll get a good scene. Because we have the 3rd toughest schedule for the remainder of the season. We have the 3rd toughest schedule. So let's see what the Ravens are by like week 15, week 16. By week 15, week 16, great stop there on the 2-point conversion by Geno Stone. By week 15, week 16, we'll see what the Ravens' record is. We'll see how the offense has looked. If we get more games like this from the Ravens moving forward, by all means, call them a contending team. But you have to be consistent. People like to fall for the trap where they see a team dominate and all of a sudden, boom, they're a contending team. They got a good record. They had 1 or 2 dominating performances. They're a contending team. And then we get into the playoffs, poof, none of that's there. We fall for it. You got to be consistent. Now, again, just because you're a consistent team doesn't mean you're going to go into the playoffs and you're going to have that consistent success. We, in 2019, we beat like 5 or 6 playoff teams in the regular season. We still ended up losing to the Titans. You could be a Super Bowl contending team. Doesn't mean you're going to end up winning it. Doesn't mean you're going to go the distance. There's multiple contenders. The Chiefs right now are still a Super Bowl contending team to me because they are the defending champions. And they're still winning football games. They're 5-1. You're the defending champions and you're 5-1. Even if your offense hasn't been where it needs to be, you're the defending champions and you're 5-1. Yes, you are a Super Bowl contending team. That's kind of just how I see it for the most part. You got to at least prove it. Like the Eagles, they didn't win the championship, but they are coming off the Super Bowl and they're also 5-1. Got to give them the benefit of the doubt for that. It's hard for me to sit back and claim that we're a contending team when we don't have the resume as of recently to showcase that. If we were coming off of a Super Bowl run last year heading into this season, yeah, we're a Super Bowl contending team. But to say that right now is kind of tough. You streaming Eagles Dolphins? Absolutely. Tua versus Hurts? Absolutely. I will 100% be here for Sunday Night Football unless like a family situation happens, which hopefully doesn't happen. But I am, as long as I'm home, I am streaming Sunday Night Football. You will see me here for the Dolphins and the Eagles. I'm not missing that game. And I'll probably stream Monday Night Football because you've got the Niners and the Vikings. That could be a good game. So, but then again, there is no. Man, I wish Justin Jefferson didn't get hurt. But yeah, Sunday Night Football, I'm absolutely going to be here. It's going to be one of the best games of the season. I expect it to be the game of the week. I expect this to be one of the best games of the season. I expect it to be a high-scoring game because we know what those two quarterbacks are capable of. We know what those two offenses are capable of. What are your thoughts on the Eagles signing Julio? They're adding depth. They're adding depth. I have no problem with them adding depth. Add as much depth as you want. If Julio still got something left in the tank, that's another weapon to utilize on your offense. I got no problem with it. Bro, the Raiders are a poverty franchise. Losing to an undrafted Division II rookie quarterback is another level of embarrassment. To be fair, they don't even have their quarterback, too. I mean, we'll call them out and say, yeah, the defense performed the way they performed is not great. But then again, the reason the Bears have been winning this game is their running game and their defense. But we also got to keep in mind, they don't have their quarterback out there. They don't have their... Oh, they went with the onside kick. The Lions, not the Lions, the Raiders don't have their starting quarterback. Stephon Diggs just scored. That's what I expected. Touchdown, Bills, 22-17. Buffalo is not done yet. Patriots are going to have to hold on with 5:22 left. In the Super Bowl era, most points per game starting quarterbacks in the Super Bowl era, Mahomes 29.9, and both Lamar and Brady are at like 27.7. Yeah, I mean, I understand it's a bad loss, but you got freaking Brian Hoyer as your quarterback. What? I can't sit back and get on your case when you have Brian Hoyer as your quarterback. Lamar Jackson is still out there because why not? Lamar Jackson throws to Odell over the middle. Odell makes the catch. Odell turns it up, and he gets himself inside the 30. Great catch by Odell Beckham Jr. You know they're just adding the yardage here. Great catch by Odell. And he tried to turn it up here. 3 defenders were on him, showcasing he still got something left in the tank. It's a great day. Great day for the receivers. Lamar Jackson getting into Odell. Odell's gotten some nice touches here. They're slowly trying to work Odell in. Trust me, they're looking to get Odell a touchdown. You cannot pretend they're not trying to get Odell Beckham Jr. a touchdown. Odell's got 4 catches for 50 yards. Gus Edwards breaks it up the middle, picks up about 5 yards. Second down coming up. Let's get Lamar one more touchdown and 60 more yards. I know you're trying to get Lamar for 400 yards. I don't think Lamar's going to get 400 yards passing here. They kicked an onside kick, and we're already in the red zone here, so I don't see that he's got 358. I don't think Lamar's throwing for 400 today, unless they bring him out for another drive, which at that case is kind of overkill. If the Ravens only had money to sign one who would sign Matt BK or Patrick Queen, you got to keep Patrick Queen. I love Justin Madubuike, but you have the best linebacking duo in football. You cannot separate these two. I don't care what anyone has to say. You can't separate these two. Lamar dodges the pressure. Lamar himself, he's going to take off. Lamar gets the edge. Lamar picks up the first down. But yeah, no, I cannot. I'm sorry. Madubuike has been a beast, but I'm not breaking up the best linebacking duo in football. Go look at the numbers. Patrick Queen and Roquan Smith. Roquan Smith is no less than the second best linebacker in football. It's him and it's Warner. Make your choice. But you've got the best linebacking duo in football. I'm not letting that go. Madubuike, it's tough. It's tough to lose someone like that. If we had to lose somebody, I prefer to keep both. But if we had to lose somebody, I'm letting go of Madubuike before I let go of Patrick Queen. I'm not getting rid of the best linebacking duo in football. Good stop here by the Lions defense on this first down run. Josh Allen finds a way to get it to Stephon Diggs, who gets, wow. Diggs broke out of attack. Oh, the Patriots defense got to shoot. I need some explanations. Bill Belichick, I know you don't play out there. How does they had him. Dude, Diggs makes the catch. He makes a sliding catch, gets up. There's a defender that wraps his arms around this man's legs, and yet still he broke out of the tackle and ran into the end zone. Are you telling me nobody can get Diggs down there? Crazy. 2nd and 8, Lamar Jackson rolling to his left. Gonna toss it. Gets it to Odell. Odell breaks the tackle. Odell gets to the one. He wanted the touchdown so bad. But there's a flag on the play here. Stanley got caught again. Ronnie Stanley got caught once again on a hold. Stanley is fighting for his life out here. That's a clear hold. That's a clear hold. Odell was fighting. He desperately wants that touchdown. Oh my God, Odell was fighting for that touchdown. So now it's a 2nd and 18 because Ronnie Stanley got caught holding again. And Joseph has to leave now because he got hit. He got hit. So they're going to go check him. He got hit in the head. So they're going to check him here. Oh, he got... Whew. Odell initiated that contact. He got hit square in the face. They got to go check him in the concussion protocol real quick. Make sure he's okay. 2nd and 18 here. Lamar, quick throw. Gets it to Odell again. Odell's trying to break some tackles, but it is not working out for him. And he's going to get stopped right there. Odell desperately is trying to get a touchdown. You see he's out there trying to get this touchdown. But I don't think the Ravens going to get it here, bro. That should be a penalty on Odell. That should be a penalty on Odell, but they didn't call it. I'm surprised they did not call that there. 3rd and 19. Really don't need to do the most here. Just hand the ball off. Oh my God, Justice Hill got some space. All right, just take your field goal. You can go up 38-6. Nah, no one's really gonna score a touchdown here. They're gonna take the points. Glad to see Tucker's gonna at least come on the field. I'm surprised they still got Lamar out here. So due to the penalty, Ravens are gonna have to be forced to settle for a field goal because obviously you're not gonna force the ball. Tucker's gonna kick it. Kick is up, and it is good. 9:31 left to go in this game. I'm getting ready to switch soon to the Commanders-Giants game because I have to see what's happening. And as I think the Commanders can do something, they don't do nothing with the football. Oh my God, I'm so tired of the Commanders, bro. They're doing absolutely nothing. It's a 14-7 game. Bears score yet another touchdown. How many rushing touchdowns do they have today? The Bears' running game has carried them today. The Bears' running game has been fantastic. Oh, no, this might have been a pick 6. I think Brian Hoyer threw a pick 6. Yeah, he threw a pick 6. Brian Hoyer is a mess or something. He threw something. He's got 2 interceptions on the day. Brian Hoyer is garbage. Or he's old. However you... Actually, I would just say he's old. He's a really old quarterback. Turnover happened. A turnover was forced by the Bills defense, and all of a sudden a turnover was happened by the Bills defense. Patriots turn the ball over. Bills get life. They're at the goal. They're at the red zone. They're at the red zone. Actually, never mind. They're at the goal line. They're at the goal line of the Patriots. That defense has to hold tall. They have to stand tall and find a way. They have to find a way to make a stop here. They desperately need it. Bills have a chance to take the lead. They have not played a great game, but they have a chance to take this lead. They got to figure something out here. Man. Colts were able to score a touchdown to make it 30-28. Browns wasn't able to do anything with the ball, and now you're looking at it. Colts have the ball in Cleveland territory, inside the Cleveland red zone. So they're at the Cleveland 15. We'll see what happens. Meanwhile, it's a 3rd and 2 here at the New England 8, and the Patriots defense has to come up tall here. You give up a touchdown here with 3:28 left, you're basically asking to lose the game. Now, if the Bills get a touchdown, they have to go for 2. It's a 5-point game. They have to go for 2. Worst case scenario, you go to overtime. But if they get a touchdown here, they're gonna go for 2. As for the Bills, it's 4-down territory here. It's 4-down territory for the Bills. Incomplete on 3rd down, 4th and 2 here at the New England 8. This is tough. If the Patriots defense makes a stop here, the Bills are in serious trouble. They're in serious danger of losing this game.
That's a foul. But again, you typically see it called on the defense, but that fits
They got to pick up the first down at least. They have to pick up the first down. This is big. Got to pick up the first down here.
again. I want to be clear. I think Odell Beckham, he's trying to score a touchdown. He's trying to finish. I don't think there's any malicious intent. But
This is tough. Can the Patriots defense make one more stop and force a turnover on downs? Meanwhile, here in Baltimore, I mean, it's just absolute dominance. 38-6. Lions getting the ball back. 9:30 left to go. I don't even know why the Ravens offense is still coming. Like, let's still playing their starters. At this point, you might as well just get out of it and prepare for next week against the Cardinals. This fourth down is huge here. You got to go for it. You got to go for it. Your defense is good enough to make a stop. Mac Jones is not a world beater. Josh Allen at least makes up for it here. Getting that second touchdown to Stephon Diggs. So, works out there. 1st and 10 here for the Lions. Goff still out there. Just trucking. Just going to check it off here. And tackle's going to be made there. Not much really picked up. Second down coming up here for the Lions. I want to see. The Buffalo Bills called a timeout here. Because it's 4th and 2. You're going to have to go for this.
start trying to get some of our guys out of this game. You find yourself up 32.
2nd down and 10 here for the Lions. Goff takes the snap. Nothing's open. Goff's just going to throw over the middle. He finds somebody on his check down. And that guy is dropped. Gibbs gets the catch. He is immediately dropped after picking that up. This is the biggest play of the game right now for the Bills. They got to get this 4th down play here. They've called a timeout now. So if they don't get this, the Patriots will have a chance to kill the clock and win this game. 3rd and 2. Quick throw. It is caught. 1st down here. Laporta actually made, I don't even know if he's made a lot of catches today. He's got maybe 2. Take a look at the Lions' schedule. This is a tough loss, but they got the Raiders next week, so that should be a good one. Then they got the bye, the Chargers, the Bears, the Packers, Saints, Bears again, Broncos, Vikings, Cowboys, and Vikings. The Lions have a very winnable schedule. The Lions have a very winnable schedule. The only team that has a winning record right now is the Cowboys that they got to deal with. The Lions have a very favorable schedule. 1st down was picked up by the Bills. So now it's 1st and goal at the New England 4. Meanwhile, 1st and 10 here for the Lions. Another check down because you're just going to keep checking the ball down. Who's playing for the Pats? Mac Jones is the quarterback. Roquan Smith's the second best trade in the last 2 years behind Tyreek Hill trade. You got to also add in the Chris McCaffrey trade. So you pick who you think's first. I got Chris McCaffrey trade number 1 because he's completely transformed how the Niners play offensively. Nice throw over the middle. It is caught. Getting into Ravens territory here. Laporta getting another good catch. The Giants blocked. So that's what happened. It was a blocked field goal. I'm getting ready to see what's going on with the Commanders here soon. But Colts, they're in the 39 situation at the Cleveland 15. If they can't get it, they can obviously kick a field goal here. Hopefully it doesn't get blocked again. 1st and 10, deep drop back. Looks like Goff is going to check the ball down again to Laporta. Laporta's been getting some nice catches here. 2nd down coming up for the Lions. Meanwhile, the Bills got to score here. They need a touchdown. You got to hope the Commanders can make a stop and get the ball back to the Commanders defense can make a stop and get the ball back to the offense. Even though the offense has been complete dog water. 4th and 3 at the Cleveland 9 for the Colts. Kick the field goal and take the lead. Kick the field goal and take the lead. You think Hamilton is better than Marcus Williams? Another catch, another completion. Right now, Ravens are just playing conservative on defense right now. Not being as aggressive, not really they're just trying to kill the clock at this point. Laporta's got 6 catches for 52 yards. He just got 4 catches on this drive. Mark Andrews, 4 catches, 62 yards, 2 touchdowns. He did what he needed to do. Bill Belichick is so pissed off. I can tell why. His defense just gave up a 4th down there when they could have made a stop. Goff gets out of trouble, slings it, but it was behind the line of scrimmage, and the receiver did a great job. Well, Gibbs did a great job to get some positive yardage here. Hamilton better than Marcus Williams. Hamilton's been playing better than Marcus Williams this season. Colts take the field goal. It is good, and they take a 1-point lead. Meanwhile, it's a 3rd and goal at the Patriots 1-yard line. 2 minutes left to go in this game. Touchdown desperately needed by the Bills. Another good catch here. So yeah, we see the Lions continue to move the ball down the field. Defense is really just playing conservative football right now. Also, Lamar should not be coming out for another drive. I'm just gonna point that out. Oh look, Tyrod Taylor passes deep to Hyatt. Oh my god. I hate the Commanders. You know, I'm not even going to that game. I'm not going to that game. I'm not going to that game. They gave up a deep pass on. I'm not going to that game. I'm not. I don't even want to deal with the Commanders crap this week. I'm not. They want to lose to the Giants, lose to the Giants. I don't care. 1st and 10 here. Goff stands in, and he's about to get sacked, and he just, like, sidearms it. There's been a bunch of sacks that could have been taken, and Goff has just, like, thrown the ball away before he gets sacked. Like, they're grabbing him, and he's about to go on the ground, and he just throws it away. Good on him. He's been able to get out of a lot of pressure by just getting the ball out of his hands. But this is a dominating performance by the Ravens. It's a great win by the Ravens. It's everything we wanted to see from the Ravens, man. You gotta love what you've seen today. It's just great. For 2nd and 10, quick throw over the middle. Was popped in the air, incomplete. Could have been picked off there. Is the Chiefs-Chargers 425 game being shown in your area? Because I don't know if it is. I'm not exactly sure if it is or not. I would have to wait until the game comes up to really see that, but I'm not fully sure myself. 3rd down and 10 here for the Lions. Third and 10 here. Goff just missed his receiver. Ravens defense been doing their thing so far, man. Gotta give them credit. Peak Washington play, of course. It is what it is, man. Yeah, this has been a really rough game for Detroit. I gotta take a look at this. Did they get in? Did they get in? Have they taken the lead? I don't care. Giants are gonna beat them. The Bills, they get in. The Bills take the lead. The Bills take the lead. This is gonna be either a timeout or a delay game. The Bills take the lead on 3rd and goal. They got the rushing touchdown. Josh Allen goes up the middle, gets the touchdown. The Bills take the lead. They have to go for 2. They got to go for 2 and make this a 3-point game. If they can't get the 3-point game, Mac Jones will have one last chance to go down the field to get them in the field goal range to win this game. Josh Allen didn't have his best game, didn't have his cleanest game, but somehow the Bills found a way to get back in this game and take the lead. It was a close game through and through, but of course, with the way the Patriots have been so far, you know you can't trust them to hold on to a lead. Like someone mentioned how the Patriots took a 10-0 lead. I told you guys it's a long game, and I don't trust the Patriots to hold on to any sort of lead. They are not a good football team. They are not a good football team at all. You cannot trust them. Did Monken have a good game? He had a fantastic game. But again, it wasn't even just about Monken. It was about the execution aspect. The play calling's been fine. It's the execution that hasn't. 4th and 10. Nearly picked off here by Stevens. Turnover on downs. So yeah, defense is doing their job. Defense has had a fantastic day. This is the biggest play here. You get the touchdown, but you got to go for 2 because the Patriots will have a chance to go down the field and score a field goal to win the game. Brandon Stevens nearly had that pick. They went for 2. They got the 2. And it's a 3-point game with 1:58 left to go. If you are the New England Patriots, what you need to do is you got to focus on getting the... Yeah, Tyler Huntley's officially in. So Lamar Jackson's day is done. He finishes with the best game he's had in quite some time. Tyler Huntley's in for quarterback, so let's see what he can do. You know, just kill some time here. Don't take too much off. Just run the ball, and let's go home. But, yeah, they went for 2. Meanwhile, the Giants are in the red zone of the Commanders. Commanders going to lose this football game. It is what it is, bro. Ah, man. Cleveland, 3rd and 6 at their own 46-yard line. They got to see if they can convert here. Meanwhile, I'm just prepared for the 1st and goal at the Washington. Yeah, Giants about to take a 2-possession lead. I'm so sick of the Commanders' nonsense, bro. Their BS always be pissing me off with this stuff.
This might be a one-play call the rest of the way. Gus Edwards right, Gus Edwards left. I don't imagine this is going to get overly complicated here. They'll run one out. They pick up a first down.
Yeah, at this point, Baltimore is just going to run the ball and just call it a day. So, yeah, great win for the Ravens. First dominating win the Ravens have had in a long time. First time they've played a complete game. 4 quarters, they have played a complete game. This is what we want to see from the Ravens. This is the potential we want to see. This is what happens when you fix the red zone issues. So, yeah, Patriots are now down 3. They're going to have to go the distance. Not to go the distance. They're going to have to get into field goal range. Why is Huntley throwing? They went down the field, looked for Bateman. Bateman could not really locate the ball there. I don't even know if it was overthrown or not. I didn't get a good look at that play there as to whether or not it was an overthrow or whatever.
Trying to remain aggressive by picking up that first down. See if they could run this clock down in a 4-minute situation.
Oh boy. Okay, so
Minute warning, but obviously passing.
Browns moving the ball. They're in Colts territory, but we'll see how this goes. Meanwhile, Raiders actually get into the red zone. They're in Chicago territory at the Chicago 19. Don't expect much from them. It's 2 minutes left. They've already gotten the crap kicked out of them. At some point, Devontae Adams just has to ask for a trade. I'm just saying, like, at some point, Devontae Adams, if you're getting tired of the nonsense there, just ask for a trade. The Patriots are already in Buffalo territory. The Patriots are already in Buffalo territory. They're at the Buffalo 41. What in God's name is happening? Are you telling me Mac Jones is just playing the best game of his? Mac Jones, 20 of 24, 242 passing yards. What is Mac Jones doing? Wow. If Mac Jones, another injury here for the Lions, unfortunately, it's tough. Man, this is an interesting one here. Oh yeah, I forgot. Cincinnati's on a bye week. So we got Arizona next week. On the road in Arizona. Then we got the Seahawks at home, Browns at home, Bengals at home, and then we got the Chargers on the road. So that Cardinals game should be interesting. I expect the Ravens to show up on the road. Then we get the Seahawks. The Ravens schedule looks like it favors them in some. You got a couple tough matchups. The Browns will be a tough matchup again. The Bengals, that rematch will be a tough matchup. You know, you got a couple tough matchups there. And then you got to deal with the bomb that you got to deal with at the end. The Chargers is going to be a tough matchup. Ravens got some tough games ahead. The Colts get the ball. I think the Browns turn the ball over. Wait, no, I think did the Colts get the ball? Or did the Browns get the ball? Yo, something might have happened here. Let me see. 3rd and 16. I gotta see this. Let me see. 3rd and 16. B. Walker pass deep. Oh, he got picked off. P.J. Walker got picked off at the worst possible moment. P.J. Walker got picked off at the worst possible moment. So, interception here. Meanwhile, oh my God, the Commanders did something. The Commanders did something. The Commanders did something. Let me see what they did. A fumble. 1st and goal at the Washington 10. They force a fumble. They get a turnover. And Washington keeps this a 7-point game. Unfortunately, I don't expect much from them past that. 2nd and 10 here for them. This offense isn't doing anything. The Patriots are at the Buffalo 25. They're in field goal range. They're going to go for the touchdown. They're going to go for the touchdown. There's no way Mac Jones is leading a game-winning drive against the Bills. Oh, my God. You like this trade? Daniel Hunter for a 2nd-round pick and Brent Urban to the Ravens. I want Hunter. I want Hunter. If we can get Hunter on this team with the way he's played, if we can get Hunter from the Vikings, I want him. I want him on this team. That'll make this pass rush even more lethal. Can we find a way to get him? I'm telling you right now, Eric DeCosta's got something cooking to bring in another defensive player. Be on the lookout. Goff is just going to air it downfield. Oh my God, he had that in his hand. He just couldn't catch it. Williams got the separation. He was open, just couldn't make the catch. Oh my God. First and goal for the Raiders. It doesn't matter. That game is over. First and goal at the Buffalo. No way. If the Patriots score a touchdown, this game is over. If the Patriots score a touchdown, this game is over. They have no timeouts left in 23 seconds. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. You're telling me Mac Jones is about to lead a game-winning drive against the Buffalo Bills defense? 3 minutes left to go in this game somehow. And Goff is just throwing it down the field. Incomplete. They might call a flag on this one, but no, it was just incidental contact. 2nd and 10 here. Oh, sorry, 3rd and 10 here. My mistake. Oh my God. There's 23 seconds left. It's 1st and goal at the Buffalo 7. The Patriots have already secured themselves a chip shot field goal. They want the touchdown to win the game. There's no way you're telling me Mac Jones is going to lead a game-winning drive. Are you serious right now? 1st and goal at the Atlanta 8 for the Buccaneers. They're looking to take the lead with a minute left. They're leading a game-winning drive. Can Baker Mayfield get it done? Can he lead a game-winning drive? 3rd down and 10 here. Goff going to check it down. Immediate tackle. 4th down here. There's no way you're telling me the Patriots are going to score a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal at the Buffalo 1. There's 18 seconds left. Oh my God. Oh my God. They're at the Buffalo 1. A penalty happened. So it's, oh my God, 18 seconds left. They're at the 1-yard line. The Patriots are going to score a touchdown here to beat the Bills. Mac Jones is going to leave a game-winning. There's no way, dog. I did not have Mac Jones leading a game-winning drive here against the Bills. There's no way. Buffalo's got to make a stop. If a touchdown is scored, this game is over. 4th and 5. Oh, what a beautiful catch there. There's no way.
It just seems like, especially today, every ball
1st and goal.
is just contested.
1st and goal at the Buffalo 1. The Patriots are on the verge of upsetting the Buffalo Bills. It's been that type of day. It's been that type of day. It's been that type of day, man, for the Lions. They got brutally beat down today. 18 seconds left. 1st and goal at the 1. There's no way. Buffalo's defense has to show up here. I gotta take a look at this, bro. I gotta take a look at this. This is huge. This is huge. Just take a look at some of the scoring here. Buccaneers, 4th and goal at the Atlanta 18. They can take the field goal. Buccaneers was not able to score the touchdown. They gotta take the field goal and tie this game. This possibly send it to overtime. If they don't get, they might go for a run here. If they can't get it in, you gotta spike this ball and be quick. $18 seconds left. 1st and goal. 1st and goal at the Buffalo 1-yard line. And the Patriots are on the verge of upsetting the Buffalo Bills. 1st and goal here. Are they going to look to throw it? Is Mac Jones going to lead a game-winning drive against the Buffalo Bills here? He's going to throw it. Overthrows it. 2nd and goal. I'm running it. I got to run it. Buccaneers, they kick the field goal. It's good. 45 seconds left to go in that game. Falcons will have a chance to see if they can go down the field and win on a game-winning field goal. They may look to throw it here. Empty backfield here. There's no way. There's no way, bro. There's no way. 2nd and goal. Touchdown! The Patriots get the touchdown. They take the lead with 12 seconds left to go in the game. No way. The Patriots take the lead. Once again, Williams was open for another touchdown. He just missed him. He just dropped it. Oh my God, the Patriots take the lead with 12 seconds left. No need to go for two. You kick the extra point. No need to go for two. You kick the extra point. Oh my God. Mac Jones just led a game-winning drive against the Buffalo Bills. The Patriots have a 4-point lead with 12 seconds left to go in the game. You need a touchdown. You need a touchdown. Browns have the football with 8:22 left to go in the game. Washington's finally in Giants territory. With that being said, I'm actually going to move to that game. Ravens are going to run it down here. They're going to win this game 38-6. Fantastic game by the Ravens. Fantastic game. Offensively, fantastic game. Defensively, I loved everything I saw by the Ravens today. If we can have them consistently play like that, we would have no worries and concerns about them moving forward. But again, it's about building consistency. We'll see how they play next week against Arizona, but you got to be consistent. I cannot believe. Mac Jones, with probably the best drive of his young career, goes down the field against the Buffalo Bills defense, and he gets the win. Wow. He gets the lead. And with 12 seconds left, Buffalo is in danger of losing this game. You got one timeout left. You got 12 seconds left. What can you do in this time? This is going to be a tough one for them. You take a knee for that one. So 12 seconds left. Buffalo Bills need a touchdown. So you're going to look to air it out down the field. You're going to look to air it out down the field. You're going to try to air it out down the field here. So Allen's just going to chuck it. Incomplete. That was a catch that needed to be made. Couldn't make the catch. There's 4 seconds left. The game's pretty much over. I cannot believe this, bro. Shout out to Mac Jones for actually coming up immensely clutch here, man. Shout out to him. Shout out to him for coming up immensely clutch. Bills are going to take this loss, bro. They're good as cooked. This is wild. It's a 4th-and-1 situation for the Commanders and the Giants. Obviously, it's the 2-minute warning now, so yeah, Ravens got the win. They won 38-6. We don't got to worry about that. Congratulations to the Ravens for getting the dominating win. We advanced to 5-2. Lamar Jackson has his best performance of the season, and the Ravens just dominate in fantastic fashion. So shout out to them. The Bills losing this game, though, was crazy behavior. I cannot believe they to lose to the Patriots. This is what I tell you guys. Divisional rivals. You never know how a divisional game can go. I don't care how talented the team is. These divisional games mean something because these teams know you. You play them tight twice a year. They know how you like to play. They know your tendencies. They know what you do on offense. They know what you do defensively. The Patriots get the win. The Patriots get the win. Oh, for God's sakes. Seriously, gotta turn this stupid thing off. Congratulations to the New England Patriots for getting a crazy win. I was not expecting them to get that. I'm actually surprised. Like, legitimately, I'm surprised. This is why I tell you guys, I don't care about what the record is. You guys always want to bring up records. Bro, divisional game records don't matter. Records do not matter when it comes to divisional games. Commanders do pick up the first down here, though. I mean, it comes down to this. Commanders know they have to get into the end zone here. So I'm just taking a while to pull this up here. I was doing something. Either way, Commanders got to score a touchdown inside this game so we could try to get into some level of overtime here. But if the Commanders can't get this done, they're going to be 3-4. So prepare for this nightmare. What a win by the New England Patriots. And the Buffalo Bills dropped to 4-3. Sam Howell on 1st and 10. Fires out of bounds. Incomplete. Nothing there. It's 4-down territory for the Washington Commanders. And you're at the goal line. So you're either getting a touchdown or you're turning it over on downs. Or Sam Howell could throw in a pick. Who knows? I cannot believe we've played this poorly. Sam Howell, 21 of 37, 244 and an interception. Tyrod Taylor, 18 of 29, 279 yards and 2 touchdowns. Tyrod Taylor coming off the bench performed better. 3 combined turnovers between the two. 10 combined sacks between the two. It's been a defensive game. Bieniemy, you got to cook something up, bro. You got to cook something up. A minute 10 left to go. You got to cook something up. The pressure's been here all day. The clock is ticking. You got to get this ball off. Barely got it off. Quick throw to McLaurin. Terry McLaurin. He picks up a couple yards here. Third down and goal. Not third down and goal. Third down coming up here. Washington's going to use one of their 2 timeouts remaining. Great play by Sam Howell. He recognized the pressure was coming. He saw the blitz coming off the right side and got that ball off quickly. Because the pressure was coming. He had to get that ball off quickly. He was not going to have time to throw. They sent everybody. They sent the house. Cleveland takes the lead. They're up 33-31. Colts get the ball back. We'll see what they can do with it. And Cleveland is finding ways to win football games even without Deshaun Watson. What does that tell you? They are a dangerous team if they ever can get this situation figured out with the quarterback. 3rd and 5. P.J. Walker's found ways to be effective with them as the starting quarterback. It's amazing. Shout out to P.J. Walker. Even if he's not having a great game, shout out to P.J. Walker. 3rd and 5. A minute 4 left to go. It's 4-down territory. Obviously, Obviously, Commanders have to go for it if they don't pick up the first down here. This is a situation where you need a touchdown. Get to the 2-yard line. You can still get the first down. Here we go. 3rd down. He fades it. You got to give McLaurin a chance here. You got to give Terry McLaurin a chance here. 4th and 5. This is basically the game. If I'm the Giants, I'm sending everybody. If I'm the Giants, I'm sending everybody. I don't care what you got to tell me. If I'm the Giants, I'm sending everybody. If I'm the Giants, I'm sending everybody. Here we go. Game on the line. 4th and 5. Howell looks. Dodges the pressure. Howell fires. He dropped it. No! He has to catch that, though. Well, the Commanders lose. Yeah, we got the dub, bro. I'm heading out to Ron. Commanders take the L, 3-4. What else is new? All right, guys. I just wanted to sit back and see this. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on Sunday night. Commanders, just get off my screen. Peace out, guys. Peace out. Worthless piece of